never find more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Please be cautious.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Cantina Chat. I'm your host, George, and tonight we got a great show planned for you guys because tonight we're going to be talking about what Star Wars fans do better than any other fandom in the galaxy, and that's argue. Since a group of cannibal teddy bears defeated an fully armed Imperial force in 1983, Star Wars fans have been debating what Star Wars should be. And honestly, looking back at those days, I miss those Ewoks because those were the good old days compared to what we're arguing about right now. Today, every new movie, every TV show, trailer, casting announcement, book, comic book, video game, action figure, or Dave Filoni's hat selection somehow sparks a galactic civil war on epic scale in social media, where you have some fans saying that Star Wars has never been better. You got other fans saying that Star Wars died sometime in 1983 or 1999 or 2012 or possibly last Tuesday, depending on who you're talking to. And if you happen to like something that somebody else doesn't, or not like something, you know, you're casted as a Disney shill or a grifter or a hater, or it's somehow all of those combined. And, you know, people outside looking in, they say Star Wars fans are divided, right? Well, I don't completely believe that. I feel that Star Wars fans really aren't the problem. The problem is social media, in my opinion, because somehow along the way, it's not become enough to talk about Star Wars. We got to have some kind of morality complex when we're talking about Star Wars. We got to have super epic debates and you know, you got people online with photos of themselves looking shocked against some kind of red signal or something like that. And that's what I want to talk about tonight. We're going to be talking about the reaction to the Mandalorian and Grogu. We're going to be talking about the backlash against social media influencers, the hate that gets dealt out to fans that don't like Star Wars, and the fact that they're being called grifters. And we're going to talk about all of that. It's because I really do feel that, you know, social media is making us look a lot more divided than we really are. So all your spouses out there, don't worry. Tonight, we're not going to be spending any money. We're just going to be nerding out and hanging out tonight. So with that, let me introduce you to my co-host. We got my man Frankie in the house. What's going on, brother?
Dude, what kind of groups do you belong to? I don't see any of this division.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yep. It's going to be a hot one tonight.
Yeah, I think it will be. It will be. Flex, what's going on, bro?
What's up, brothers? Chilling, bro. Exhausted, man. What they say, man, you're pimping ain't easy. It's fact.
I'm loving the shirt, man.
Yeah.
Let me get you big, I heard. For a second.
Yeah.
Put this on, man. I've been exhausted ever since, man. Pimping is not easy.
It's
But
badass, man.
in all seriousness, man, yeah, this is a great topic of conversation. I'm looking forward to it. You know, yeah, man, it's great, and happy to see Ralph back, man. We missed you,
Ralph.
this past
Thank you,
weekend,
sir.
man, on that special
Ralph.
episode that we had. We
Thank
were
you.
all excited and super eager to hear about everything you would have liked to have said. So, yeah, man, we missed you, brother.
Listen, I got a whole dissertation in a thesis paper because you know how I talk. Because I'm known as Ralph the Mouth in some circles. But just happened to be here, man. I missed you guys on Sunday. I had family, and it was family time. So fam comes first. But no, I love the movie. I told the only thing I had for George was I couldn't get past a Hut speaking basic. Other than that, I could deal with a good popcorn movie.
All
But
right.
is it a saga movie? No. But
All
it was
right.
a good popcorn movie. That's what
All
I'm
right.
going to leave there.
Okay.
Simple.
Yeah, we are going to get into a little spoilers tonight. I think by now the spoiler ban's lifted. So
Yep.
if you don't want to get spoiled about something and you haven't seen the movie yet, you know, go check it out before you come hang out with us tonight. I don't think we're gonna get it as deep as we were on Sunday though. But
No.
you know, we will have
Things
a
can
little bit.
pop up here and there.
Exactly. That might happen. And for those of you guys in the chat, feel free to say what you got to say. Yeah, you know, like, you know, to, you know, piggyback on what Flex said, I'm happy to have you back, Ralph.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
And also, man, happy birthday, bro.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I'm catching up to Frankie, but he's on hyperdrive mode. He's passing me. I can never catch up to his age.
So I didn't I set up the birthday game, but everybody in the chat, let's guess how old Ralph is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go. How old is Ralph?
How old is Ralph? Since it's the birthday game.
I can tell you what he's not. He's not 90 because he's still got that hat on.
Yeah.
Listen, it's been 1 fucking year since I've been wearing this hat. And I do it with great joy. With great joy. I love this hat, man.
Kaz says 52. We got
75.
Lewis with a 75.
Wow.
Sergio with a 38.
Oh, God bless that man.
Alejandro with a 62. We got a simple happy birthday from, big happy birthday from Zena.
Thank you.
Old dude.
Old dude.
Wow. El viejo. El caballo viejo.
51, 50, 46. Oh, look at that. Regular guy Jet is it. He's a nice guy. 59 from Scott.
Ralph don't have a giveaway regular guy. You can go ahead and be
truthful. 47. You got 79 from Fred. Fred said you look old.
Damn, Fred.
You got a 44, 53. How old are you, bro?
I am 53, just like Double D said. I think that Eno said and Zena said. I'm 53. So I'm
no way
catching
he's
up
in
to Frankie.
his 50s.
Yeah.
Really good.
Listen, my joints are screaming. You're not 50, you're 60, you know. But
I saw a meme yesterday. It said, I can only do what the 800 milligrams of ibuprofen let me do.
Yeah. Right? Shit.
Yeah.
So I've got my wife on the exercise tip now. So she's doing a lot of walking. And so I go with her in the evening sometimes. And so the other day she's like, you're holding me back. You know, it's because I run more when I'm not with you, you know? Wow. Okay. And I was like, damn, you know, I was like, I think I work out a lot. So I was like, I feel like now I need to run too. So I decided to do that yesterday, and I could barely walk right now.
Yeah. My wife was like, let's try to work out. Let's do some squats. I'm like, all right. Oh my God, my legs are killing me.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
Dude, and I got to go to the park tomorrow with the kids. I am going to be hurting a lot tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, you are.
So
all the running I did in the academy, and I haven't looked back since.
Yeah. For real though, man. It's like I told her, I was like, look, if I'd rather walk further than run. It's because the running it's harder for me to recover from. So
yeah. I get shin splints.
Yeah.
They hurt, bro.
Yeah, it sucks.
Old people, geez, look at them.
Old people problems. I don't want to make this all about old people issues though. People in the chat are like, "Yo, you old fucks." You know?
Yeah. No, you see who wrote that, right? He's jealous. Is what it is. It's younger than him.
Yeah.
All right, man. Like I said,
Craig.
In the intro, we're gonna be talking about the topic for tonight, which is the state of the fandom. A little bit about the Mandalorian Grogu movie. No collectibles. I think we've earned a little break after this month, just because it's been like crazy the last 4 weeks.
And truth of the matter is, I mean, there ain't much out there.
Yeah, there ain't a lot out there.
As soon as Mando hit, like that's all. Even now, most of the news, there's not much news out there, and most of it is because there's repeat information about Mando. So,
right.
We figured this conversation will definitely help a few minutes of something.
And I did leave a comment in the Facebook group asking people for topics, so we'll skim through that too before we get into the topic of the week or the hashtag of the week. Right?
Yep.
Right.
Only zombies are involved.
Zombies are involved. I'm running. Other than that, no.
Let's do a quick rundown on everybody in the chat. We got 60 people in the chat. That's what's up. Let's say hi to them.
Who is this? What's your operating number?
Boring conversation anyway.
Luke, we're gonna have company.
All right, man. We got Axe Kando in the house. What's going on, bro?
What's up, Axe?
Alejandro, what's going on, man?
What's up, buddy?
We got Chris.
Oh,
Chris.
Nerd Squad. Chris needs to be practicing.
Got Kenny in the house. What's going on, Kenny?
What's up, Pax?
Zena, how you doing, Zena?
Zena.
Relax.
All right, we got Jedi Order 81.
Sure.
Nathan's Gaming's in the house. What's going on? The Gaffy Shtick is here. Let's
Of
ride.
course he
He
is.
just said 60 people ready to rumble.
Right? Right? Everybody ready? 30 versus 30. Who will come out on top? Diana's in the house. Hey, Diana, how you doing?
Hey, Diana.
All right, we got Dwayne Otley. What's going on, brother?
What's up?
Sir.
And Adam. What's going on, Adam?
NYC.
How you doing? We got OBP in the house. What's going on, brother?
Hello there.
All right. Pat's fan asks Luis. What's going on, dude?
Luis Jimenez.
Sweet Lou.
Zena, we got Adrian Montoya. What's going on, brother?
I love that picture.
Oh yeah,
And Kaz, of course. What's going on, Miles?
Cass.
my man.
We got regular guy Jedi. What's up, brother?
What's up?
Hey.
1-6 Chris is in the house.
Chris.
Flex pulling double duty.
Let's go.
Cool.
Mr. Star Wars 1138. What's going on?
I like it.
I like
I
that
like
name.
that. Pretty cool. All right, Douglas Gonk 1170 is in the house. What's going on, dude?
So,
Welcome.
Sergio, what's going on, brother?
Surge.
Yo.
All right, we got Alexander Wilson in the house.
Try man.
Did you see the box office tracking of Mando? Now it may
Yeah.
not be 350 million worldwide. Now it may not make 350 million.
I've got the numbers.
Okay. What does it got to make worldwide for it to be a success? Well, I guess we'll talk about that in a minute. Garwing Chung, what's going on, dude?
Hell if I know.
Board Cube 1 of 2, right? Needs to make a lot. Janine, how's it going, Janine?
Hello, nerds.
What's going on, Fred?
What's up, Fred?
Right.
All right. Pat's fan, Axe Dapper, Alexander, Jedi Niner, Kaz. Brent, what's going on? How you doing?
Up, Brent.
Sir?
Hey.
I keep seeing Ventura, so then I start thinking of Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura, right? All righty then. Buckeye Steve, what's going on?
Buckeye.
Ohio.
Gotta be Ohio.
Yep.
All right. Kaz, OBP, Jedi Niner. Where'd Scotty go, man? Michelle, how's it going, Michelle?
Hey, Michelle.
MasterCard Club. Yeah, I saw that. I saw her
Michelle-
pimping hers.
Yes.
Yep.
Modified it a little bit, made it look a little better. At least
Little
for me.
sexy. Little
Yeah,
sexy.
can you do
It
yours?
did a
more?
little
Sexier than mine.
sexy.
A little more sexier than mine.
Yeah, we need to
It
cut
did.
like this too.
I'm
I
cut
was
one
like,
around
why
my
did I
belly.
think about it?
I'm gonna cut a hole around my belly button though.
50 Thunder, what's going on? Thunderer?
Did not.
No.
Did anyone else notice her? I didn't notice that. I saw it
No.
twice.
That's cool.
I think I already said what's up to Alejandro, but I'll say it again. My twin.
Especially if her back was turned.
I would have noticed baby cakes. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was
Scott,
just saying.
Mama cakes. Mama cakes. Yeah.
She must have been
Scotty.
facing the camera.
Scotty's in the house. Santino's in the house.
You know.
All right.
No Kaz.
Douglas. What did Cass say? Telperion 7460. What's going on?
What's
He
up?
said, Michelle, can you make Frankie a shirt like that? No.
Mommy cake.
50 Thunder 26. Axe Dapper. Oh, the chat's live today.
Yeah, no.
Gaffy
They're
Stick,
kicking.
regular guy Jedi. I'm trying to catch up with it. Appetite for collectibles in the house. What's going on, Nilda?
What's up,
He is
Nilda?
Here.
6.
Change my name for you, Nilda.
What'd you change it to?
Vintage
yeah.
Mando.
Teach Mando.
Vintage
Vintage.
man. Oh, because you're vintage. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the soul parts.
Rob Zombie's in the house. What's going on, Rob?
Zombie.
All right. Pete Thunderer, Gaffy Stick, TK401 Customs. Hello there.
What's up, TK?
Evening. Evening, sir.
We got Eli Hogard. Hogard.
Got a walk
Eli.
Grogu.
Either
You
way.
can't
what's
move
going on,
forward
Eli?
till you get it right.
No. What is it?
I don't
Hugardi?
know. I have no idea. That's why we let you do this.
Ah.
Yeah, no. I don't do this part.
It's Eli. I'm going to go Eli.
Eli. Hooker.
Eli.
X winging it.
That's
It's
weird.
E.
go.
Yeah.
Wow. That's what they call me. So we'll go
Greg
with that.
Stanley.
Hey, Greg.
Hey,
Nice.
Mr. Stanley.
Autumn Dragon. What's going on?
Hey, Autumn.
Greg's better half. BJ's in the house. What's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, BJ. kudos to you trying to get George to spend some money. I appreciate that effort.
Yeah. With the gauntlet.
Yeah.
I've been seeing those videos, man. It's like I want one, but it's like I can't.
I mean, she took time out of her day.
I know
to tag you on it. I mean,
and I
least you could do.
I saved it
money,
for later. Is what I did.
Oh, so, okay.
You know, so later on I may spend money. Like that's not gonna happen.
That's for future George.
The future George problem. He just needs that T-shirt.
Tewanawanga. What's going on, Alvarado? All right. Yeah. I guess we could jump into the subject, is because I forgot exactly what I was going to say after that. Okay. So, what brought on this topic?
Me and George were arguing about the movie. That's
Flex asked me that before the show, though. He asked me what made me want to jump onto this topic. Since before The Mandalorian came out, I'd say around May 4th, and actually this has been going on quite a long time. I've been noticing any comments that happen is usually like everybody gets attacked, whether you like something or don't like something. There's the opposite side that comes and just attacks the other person for their opinion about it, where they start calling them names, things like that. I've seen, and then to a smaller degree, I see that now with the Mandalorian. It's not as bad as it was with, like, say, the Acolyte. You know, but I still see the comments. You know, people come out, and if you like something, they're like, "Oh, well, you're just happy with mediocrity," you know, or you're just happy with dog shit, or what do they call it, the corporate slop, you know. And then on the other side, you know, you got a guy who's making some valid points about something for the reasons why he doesn't like something, but then he has to start the conversation with, you know, I know I'm going to get labeled a grifter for making these comments, but I'm just trying to be critical about something. And you got to respect that too. But, you know, I see that as well. So, you know, it made me want to talk about this, is because, you know, I see that these influencers are being attacked for their opinions, and then the Disney influencers are being attacked for things like, you know, being invited to these events like they are. And then I wanted to see what people's opinions were about that, what they think about that, and give our thoughts about what is causing this situation to happen, you know, and our thoughts about the reaction to the Mandalorian and Grogu, and why some people really don't like it and some people seem to really love it. So yeah, so that's where I came from with this. So what do you guys think about all that? You know,
go ahead, Ralph.
We haven't heard you. First of all, Ralph.
Open mic, Ralph.
Because he was salivating, man. I had to look. Just let him go.
What did you think about? I mean, you said at the beginning, you know, your opinions about the Mandalorian Grogu, but you weren't with us on Sunday for our spoiler review. How did you like it? Like, what were your thoughts about it coming out?
My thing was it was a good popcorn movie. It was a good little adventure for you and the kids and stuff like that. An introductory point for somebody who is not saga connected, you know, and they're like looking, oh, mommy, you know, what is this? Or daddy, and you're introducing them, or you, like with your nephew. I saw the pictures with you and the kids and your nephews in there. I thought that was great. Now, for somebody like me, Frankie, you and George, you know, and Flex, it's like we're looking for maybe something a little bit more lore heavy and so forth. Now, I will say we knew going into this was not going to be a saga film at all. So I did not have the expectation that I was going to have a saga film. Am I happy about the mediocrity? No. I mean, there's been points we've mentioned it, and we don't hide anything on the show. If we have an opinion that we don't like something, we'll say it. You know, we don't mean to bash anybody, and it's people's work. They're actually doing that, you know, and sometimes, like, how many times did I rage against episode 3? Like, God, that writing sucked. It was George's writing, though. It was his fucking movie, you know, so if I don't like it, that's that's the maker, you know, so I wanted something else from, you know, so Love is Blinding You, and like, what? Is this what we're getting to? But what we got was a good action movie. Now, we've had a void for 7 years, you know, inside the theater, and it was great to see people sitting down and excited to see a Star Wars movie. But I was looking for the saga film, the like when me and you and Eben and everybody went to Orlando to see Revenge of the Sith in the theater. That was great. We had the saga music, the saga sound, the introductory, the crawl. I'm used to that, but this is not that. So I knew that going ahead, so I was okay. If you're selling me that it's a saga film and it's not, then I'm going to be really pissed. Now, it does Disney have some things that they need to fix? Obviously, yeah. We know that. We've even complained about the parks, and here they are. They're making correction points. George went to the park. You went on the Mandalorian. I mean, the new updates to the Millennium Falcon, and I thought that was great that they're actually doing that because I have been voicing that like you cannot keep this theme park on the sequel trilogy only, and they're not, and it's not to the level that we want it, but it's making progress. But is it a good starting point for any little kid? Yes. Is it a great spot for me? No, this could have been a 6-part, series. And I would have been happy because this to me, and I didn't hear the whole show, but this felt like a season 4 that they cut the fat out. There was no filler episodes in this. It was just boom, 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 boom. Okay, we got the show, which was fine. But they didn't sell us on the saga film, so I'm okay with it. Do I want a saga film? Yes. Do I want a Ray film? No. Why? Because it just didn't connect with me. And I felt there were so many things that was a slap in the face. Now, do we all argue about this? Yeah, I think it's because we're passionate about it and we love it. But my Star Wars may not be your Star Wars. And I'm starting to understand that. Like, and I started saying that towards the end of the Acolyte. It was not my Star Wars. I
Right.
just understood it as that. It just wasn't my Star Wars. There's a chapter in every book that's like, this wasn't it. I love the X-Men. I love the X-Men. Not every comic book is the best comic book. I'll skip those. I like the Jim Lee stuff. I like the Dave Cockrum stuff, the old school guys. But the middle part, some Paul Smith, and some Silvestri, I'm in there. But when you give me a few fillers, now I don't need those. I don't need those filler issues. And sad to say that some of the TV shows we've complained about it even on Bad Batch that it had filler episodes.
Mhm.
Like, why are we getting this? It didn't move the story along. And I know some people are complaining this movie did not move or progress the story of Grogu or Din and stuff like that. It wasn't meant to. This was literally a season 3.5. That's the way I'm looking at it. It's literally season 3.5. But that's it. I think we get. Yeah, I saw Scotty's comment.
What's Scotty say?
What's
What's Scotty
Ralph
say?
talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. It's funny. He does get on a
I'm
tangent,
still
right?
I
I'm still
get on
waiting,
a
I'm still
tangent.
waiting for the meat and potatoes, man. Like what he really
But,
wants to say.
but me,
Yeah.
like I am now understanding that not every Star Wars that we get is my Star Wars. And I'm understanding that. Frankie has a problem with the book of I don't know who, and they just announced some new stuff, and he's like, I don't know about this. I just got to consider that that's not Frankie's Star Wars; it's somebody else's Star Wars, and that's the way I'm looking at it. So
Yeah. I
the
think to
hate,
some
I
to
think we
some
do
degree
need to
the
calm
hate
down on the hate.
online is different than what you
Yeah,
see when you run into people. Like when I talk to you guys, right? We have our conversations about Star Wars and we don't all agree on things all the time. Right?
yeah,
Frankie, you didn't really care for the movie as much. I think I enjoyed it more than you did. Ralph seemed to enjoy it when he came out. I think Flex also kind of enjoyed it also. We all had kind of similar thoughts about it. But we talk about it. And when I run into people at the cons, I have the same experience with people at the cons. You don't have this aggression that you get when you see online. Online, there seems to be these amplified opinions. And I don't know if necessarily they're completely honest opinions or if they're just,
I think
guys
it's
looking for a rise,
I
or
think it's
trying
a
to
lot
get,
of that.
That's
you
what
know,
it is.
I think that's
I
what all that is, man. It's just
yeah,
to get the
the
likes or
clicks.
keep getting traffic. And hey,
yeah,
behind an icon, bro, I can talk shit all day. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying?
right.
But when it's in person, obviously
Yeah,
you're gonna be yourself.
yeah,
But behind the little things,
yeah. The screen. I could
yeah,
talk big.
talk
I could
shit
be
all
a
day.
big mouth in front of on Flex over the phone. But when I step to him, I better just hold on. It is a police officer. Hold on, I get knocked the fuck out.
I
You
mean,
keep my
Capping your
mouth.
ass, boy. I'm
You keep
capping
my
your
mouth
ass.
in check. And
Yeah.
a lot of people get cocky online. I saw it just recently. Somebody was trashing the film, and then the same account was like, "This is right. Ryan Johnston is a freaking genius." and it just made me boil. I'm like, nah, you're just looking for it. Nah, I know what it is.
Well, yeah,
You're just,
I messaged Frankie the other day is because I saw a video where somebody was defending the idea of Rada speaking basic, and and I don't necessarily have a problem as much of him, the fact that he speaks basic. It's the accent more so than anything else.
Yeah,
I felt that
very much.
he should sound more like the aunt and uncle
Twins.
or the twins. I don't know if they're aunt and uncle or what they're up to, but still, yeah. They're the twins. Versus sounding like he's from New York. That was my feelings about it. But then the argument is that we literally grew up with Zero the Hutt, which I'm like, Zero the Hutt was barely in the Clone Wars, and
4
Zero
episodes.
4 episodes, okay,
And a
4
little bit of a
episodes.
movie.
Most annoying Hutt I've ever heard in my most annoying character, as a whole. So saying that we grew up with it, and I was already an adult when the Clone Wars came out. So the minute that was said, I was already like triggered, and then I'm sitting there like ready to type, but then I'm like, no, I'm not gonna type, and then I'm ready to type, and then no, I'm not gonna type, and then I just messaged Frankie. I was like, can you believe what this motherfucker said? But yeah, it's like I feel like those are just statements out there to trigger people and then get you going, So
social media is the problem. While it's a great tool, and we're not going to get into other stuff here, but across through any genre, any type of thing, you have people that are leaders, so leaders, actors, stuff like that. That it's fine. You can have your opinion, but then when they start trashing a fan base or whatever, it just kind of comes off the wrong way, and then then everybody else thinks it's okay to act that way, and it's not okay to act that way. Like to sit there and dog somebody for their opinion, I don't agree with. You can have a crappy opinion. That's my opinion. If your opinion is crappy,
Correct.
But we can have that conversation. There's a lot of things me and you don't agree on, but we're still damn good friends. And we can have those conversations, and then like it's nothing. Whereas if you just do that shit online with somebody, you're like in this full blown fight going on, and then everybody's pissed off over somebody you're never going to see.
Right.
You're never probably going to meet this person.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's more of trolling.
That's all it is trolling. And it's like, it's the same thing too. It's the Big Brother thing. If you keep picking on the smaller sibling, if they keep reacting, they're going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
The moment you stop reacting, they lose interest and they move on.
And they move on.
Yeah.
They move on, right?
I
agree with that.
I think I'm sorry, George. I think in general, we just stop being fans talking to fans. Nowadays it's all become the algorithm. It's become identity. It's become politics. It's become monetization.
Yeah.
It's become culture framing. So it's all bullshit, man. It's become bullshit.
Yeah.
And that's the divide. That's the divide right there.
Yeah,
And
like the comment we got from our live show the other day, and that's something else too. Like all these things have been building up, and then I'm just like, yeah, I think maybe we should have a conversation about this, because I get a comment in our chat that we spent too much time talking about, not in the chat but in the comments of the live show, that we spent too much time talking about Gina Carano's character possibly being in the movie, right? And the argument on that one was that you forget that not to get political, and I do not want to get political on this, but the fact that she's MAGA, right? And I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with the character? I'm like, Gina Carano may be that, but Cara Dune is not. So
right.
Dude, that's what we were talking about there. So like, I don't understand why you got to attack us and assume that that we're for anything or against anything just because we're talking about her.
They know it's a trigger point.
It is. And I've seen this, not just here. I saw this also with, and it doesn't have to be political either. It could be, statements against people like what's happening with this guy, Jared Leto. I happen to enjoy the last Tron movie. I thought it was okay, but the fact that I like it, I get comments. I can't believe you supported Jared Leto. I'm like, what did he do? I didn't. I'm unfamiliar with the top. I had to go to Chat GPT and ask it, what the fuck did Jared Leto do that somebody's attacking me for this?
I don't know.
But did I enjoy the movie? Yeah, I thought the movie was pretty good. So yeah, I feel like these things happen, and it's like, it ruins it. It does make you feel like there's some kind of divide. It really does. But then you come and you see these people at the cons, you see all the fans at the cons and everything, and even in like May the 4th, or and you realize that really isn't the case, that it really is.
That's what I was going to say
here.
Because I was going to say that there was a comment made, and the guy was right. He's like, you see all this stuff on social media, but he said, if you go outside and actually breathe some fresh air, none of that is around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just crap people do to get clicks.
Yeah.
Like, that's the biggest thing now. That's the popularity thing is, I want to be more, I want to get, it's all about how can I get clicks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And then, like we
case.
said a couple weeks ago, I can't remember if I did it on here, but I remember us having a conversation of, about 2 weeks ago, I came to the realization that I will never get that feeling of the original trilogy again.
Right.
And that sucks.
It's never going to happen.
Yep.
I'm not going to find it in any new Star Wars. It's just not, because that when I'm watching it, I don't know. There's just a certain thing, like when Vader walks in the original Star Wars, there's just a certain feeling, and none of the new stuff gives me that feeling.
Yeah.
It doesn't do it at all. But I enjoyed it. Like Maul, I fucking love that show.
Yeah.
I loved every freaking episode of that show.
Yeah.
But and I can rewatch the original trilogy anytime.
All the time.
I don't know how many times I've seen it.
Say what's up to Evan.
And
what's going on, dude?
So I can keep doing it. But some of this new stuff, I will say that I'm all for actors having their opinions about stuff. I don't have to agree with it. But the second you start like trash talking fans, like now that it does bleed into when I'm watching the show, I'm like, I just fucking hate this person.
Well,
I hate looking at them. I hate hearing them. I don't want to see them at all.
Yeah,
I can see that. I can see where you're going over there.
I mean, and it's and it's like if you just kept your mouth shut, you'd probably have a better chance.
Frank,
And that goes whether somebody believes the same way as you or not. It goes both ways. I don't need to hear all your crap. Just talk about the show. Tell me how much you love the show, because if that's something that I'm passionate about, I want to hear what your passion was about that show. Like, there's a difference between what they were talking about, the actors for the Acolyte, versus how Sam Witwer talks about Star Wars.
Correct.
There's two very distinct.
Extreme.
Absolutely.
Extreme. And I would rather listen to Witwer.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's
that guy talk
we
about
all
all day
felt
long.
the same way as you, because they were trashing the fans at a certain point that we weren't the fans, or the fans were certain sexuality.
That the fans were the problem, and they were lumping us all in one.
It's like you can't take constructive criticism.
Gay, it's like, wait a second.
The chance is your show didn't have good writing.
Yeah.
Right.
It's going to happen. Take the constructive criticism and do better.
And write better.
Look at Maul.
Yeah.
Great writing.
Great writing.
Not every episode of the Clone Wars was great.
No, but overall
there was some. But overall, the story arc, and then Ahsoka, like when she first came out, like there was like, oh my god, what is this kid thing?
Yeah.
Last season of Ahsoka.
Oh my god, bro.
Or not Ahsoka, the Clone Wars.
Clone Wars.
Yeah. Season 7.
Yeah, she was it.
Dude, so I was doing my lore video that's gonna drop Monday. Monday is on the LAATLE, the police version of the variant of the LAT of the LAT vehicle, right? So that got its first appearance in the episodes of where Ahsoka's being hunted in Coruscant, right? I was just going in there to go just take some video of the ship. I ended up watching the whole hour-long saga. It's that good. That the writing, to your point, is that good. And then I was thinking about what you were saying there too on Sunday with the whole, that you're never gonna get the same feeling that you got when you first saw the original Star Wars movie. And I think that what those movies had, and then also like even the prequels had it, and Force Awakens had it too. They kind of just fumbled, I think, when it came to the next movie, but they had the classic hero's journey idea where you had a character who was seemingly nothing, have a destiny and some kind of magical ability, right? That then transcended, and there was a journey that they had to take of discovery, and you're facing off against a force that is seemingly unstoppable. You have a wizard that's guiding you through the whole thing. It's very much like a King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table type of idea when you listen to the way the stories play out. And it's like that for the original trilogy. It's like that for the prequels when you have Anakin as the main character, and then you have the same thing begin with Rey. Which I do not dislike the characters of the sequel trilogy. I like the characters themselves. I just don't like the way they played with those characters.
And there was only two things I complained. Like, there's no problem with the special effects. There was no problem with there was a problem. The story itself was not. You could tell there was different directors. There wasn't no planned out thought on the overall story. And then the characters were fine.
Mm-hmm.
But then you screwed with the original trilogy characters.
Yeah.
They were not. That was not consistent with who they were.
And even the actors voiced some of their opinion, especially Mark. Mark was voicing his opinion. This is Jake Skywalker, and we've heard that 100 times. And then they kind of reprimanded him. And like George was saying, Lucas intentionally gave you that hero's journey, so it made us connect with that. It went through the whole process, and we were following that growth of that character. But they kind of pushed it on us in the sequel trilogy in a different way. And then, like you said, there was no one plan. This is what we're going to do. Stay within the lines. There was nothing.
It was all over the place.
Or just yank the fucking rug out from underneath you in the case of one certain character. Yeah. Like, let's give you him as a badass in one episode, and then we're going to give him his whole show and not do a damn thing with him.
Yep. They're going to change him completely. That character was 100% changed. He is two different beings.
Now, if you like that show, great. Awesome. I think the other thing a lot of people are afraid of too is like, I guess, because ultimately Disney's after the money.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been comments here lately talking about how they came up with the Mando movie, that it sounds like greed was the motivating factor behind it. We haven't had a Star Wars movie in a while.
Mm-hmm.
That's not really like what you want to hear.
What I read, which I thought was kind of interesting to that point, is that the purpose of Mando and Grogu was to put up in the theaters again a Star Wars movie, because it's been 7 years, to take off some of the pressure from the Starfighter movie that's due out.
All that's doing is putting more pressure on it.
It's got to live up to
apparently they didn't want that. They didn't want to put the pressure on Starfighter to be like, oh my god, the first movie in 9 years. You know what I mean? So they kind of threw this one out there, and then to relieve some of that pressure from the next one, because that's the one that they expect to like someone mentioned here in the chat, to see people line up again, around the block at the theaters.
I know you want that feeling. Like I was in a packed theater.
They're putting their eggs in one basket on Starfighter. So
yeah, I was in a packed theater, and there wasn't a lot of noise like I was when I saw The Phantom Menace, or when I saw, I remember when I saw Attack of the Clones in the theaters. The theater was packed, and not only was it packed, they were yelling like we were watching a sporting event, and that's the feeling that I really wanted to get from going to see a Star Wars movie in the theaters. But then I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, well, that's Star Wars, right? This is The Mandalorian. It's part of the Star Wars universe, but it's not Star Wars. And Andor is not Star Wars. And the Maul TV show, Shadow Lord, I loved it. It's not Star Wars. It's a part of a story within a story, but it's not the same, because you don't have a film. Yeah, you don't have that magical feeling that you had with the original ones. In the case of the Mandalorian, he doesn't start off as a weak character. He starts off as a badass, right? Mm-hmm. And then he finds Grogu, and it's kind of like he goes in the opposite direction of what the hero's journey is. Instead of being a weaker character that then becomes stronger and then finds himself in the process, he's a strong character that's got all these things and then finds fatherhood and responsibility, and that's kind of where he goes with it.
Yeah, he gains his humanity from being, just a bounty hunter, and I'm in here for the money.
Yeah.
The little Han Solo clip that he's like, hey, just give me the money, princess, and then he shows up at the end to save Luke. It's kind of like that. He's like, oh, he freaking turned around.
And then any chance that they had to make that journey kind of like change, you know, they do away with it, like the Darksaber and him becoming the leader of the Mandalorian. I mean, I fully thought that we were going to see something with the Mythosaur. You showed us the Mythosaur in season 3,
Twice.
and I thought this was gonna be it, right? He's gonna hold the sword. He's gonna unite all the Mandalorians together, and we're gonna have an epic moment like that, right? I would be totally down for some shit like that, you know. So they make it kind of like Conan, that he's like the guy who really didn't want to be king, but then became king. You know, that would have been cool. But they didn't go that way. So yeah, when I went into this movie, I was more or less expecting a made-for-TV show movie, and that's kind of what. Because it is what we got, you know. I still really had a good time with it. I still thought it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I can see.
And they used the toy box. That was my thing. Like they used the entire toy box, Animan or whatever his name is. I was like, yo, hold on. And this guy was a throwaway figure for me. I'm like, I'm not playing with him. You know, I'm not playing with him. I'm not picking him, bro. Right. You know, I'll take Dengar over that fool. And here you're like, yo, a squad of these boys are taking down people.
Right.
And it looked impressive. They did a good job with the film, but it's not like you said. It's not a saga movie. It doesn't give you the feels. It doesn't give you like, oh my God.
It doesn't.
Luke just went and said, no, I will not kill him. And you're like, what? You know, your jaw dropped in Return of the Jedi when that happened. You know,
I went from here to here in the first 10 seconds of the movie.
In season 2 of the Mandalorian, you got the end with Luke Skywalker, right? And you had people crying online when Luke came out. I was I mean, the whole, you know, roller coaster of season 2. I still think season 2 is the best one. Whole roller coaster of season 2 was insane. You know, and then you got that last thing with Luke Skywalker, which did make it epic. You know, this one, my thoughts could have been, you know, the Razor Crest is definitely a character in itself. That should have been brought back in a way that felt more epic than the way they gave it to him, in my opinion. Like I think that would have been something. Yeah.
I didn't like the here part.
Like in that scene with Rey and Finn, like, oh, we'll take that one over there. Which one? And as soon as you saw it, man, everyone went crazy.
Everybody went crazy.
We all went nuts. We all went nuts.
And that's why I'm saying that they did a really good job with Force Awakens in trying to give us that magical feeling like that. You know, you had those moments that happened.
When Han and Chewie came in, like, Chewie, we're home.
We're home. The last time I heard a cheer in the theater was when Han and Chewie came on screen together. That's the last time. Yeah. And the time before that was when Yoda got his lightsaber.
Yeah, when Yoda got his lightsaber and started flipping, you got you got to.
I don't know, man. Thanks, Evan.
Over here in Redneckville.
Well, I mean, I would argue and say that there had to have been some cheering and yelling when Darth Vader came out in Rogue One.
Oh, Rogue One was absolutely fantastic, and that's one of the questions Craig asked you, Frankie. Did you get that feeling? You know, I'm never going to get that feeling with another movie, a Star Wars movie, because it's not the OT. Did you get that feeling with Rogue One?
No, I just enjoyed the movie, but what the original trilogy does, I didn't get that from Rogue One.
There you go. And Evan brings up the valid point, which if the internet didn't exist, would the community be this divided?
We wouldn't know. Apparently there was arguments going on back then, but I mean, I was a kid. I was just enjoying the movies.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I'm pretty sure there were arguments back then. And mind you, you had 2 movies, maybe max, before Return of the Jedi came out. And you're like, no, it can't be. And you had Splinters of the Mind's Eye. That's it.
So, right, and you know, the fandom was upset with Return of the Jedi, right?
Yeah,
like I didn't experience that because I was too young. But
before social media, I had read this quote. It said, "The world is the same as it's always been. It's just now we have the news." Yeah. So it's kind of the same thing with social media. Everything's the same. It's just now it's quicker for people to communicate with each other.
Communicate about it.
Yeah. Yep,
absolutely.
And people do get more brave if they don't have consequences. Like,
I remember
there is that thing. Like I do remember, like. Some of the stuff that's said online, you would never see that happening face to face because there would be a consequence.
There would,
right in your mouth.
Yeah, there's people who are too brave because of this. They're just too brave because of this, and you know what? You can
you would be more careful about the words you chose, and then you would have a conversation about it or a debate.
Yeah,
that's how growth happens, is to have a debate. Yeah. You know, if you can actually, I mean, I'll give this to Star Wars. I have friends that most likely, if it had just been left to our own devices, we probably wouldn't have hung out.
Right.
Yeah, it was Star Wars that brought you together.
You know?
So Maximus is saying over here, sure you guys don't remember the prequel era press.
I do.
And I remember the backlash of that. I wasn't a huge fan of the prequels in general when they first came out. And we had debates in our circles, right? But you didn't have Facebook. You didn't have
you had chat rooms, maybe AOL
barely.
chat rooms, maybe a little bit of MySpace. You know,
a little bit.
We know you did, Ralph. We know you did.
You know, that's it.
I barely had that because my parents would be like coming home and on the phone. I couldn't even get on anything. You know?
Yeah. Go ahead, God dang it, Mom.
Yeah.
Get off the phone, George.
Oh, dude, I remember when the Phantom Menace trailer came out. You know, I found out that I could download it on the internet. Right? I turned on the dial up and I was downloading that thing for like 3 fucking hours, man.
Yeah, dude.
For what, like a minute?
Getting
for
every
like a
virus
minute.
existent.
Yeah, I'm downloading it, and dude, it's almost downloaded. It's like 95% downloaded, right? And my mom comes and picks up the phone to make a call.
God damn you,
dude! I lost my shit in the room, man. I was, Mom, I can't believe you did this. You know, are you paying the bill?
Yeah.
So
greatest feeling was seeing that AOL man running real quick.
Yeah.
You knew you were in.
Yeah. I mean, I camped out for the prequels. We like Craig was saying, I camped out. I was out there first day.
I was out there for 2 days.
Yeah.
I was
2
out there.
days. Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I never did that.
It wound up the line. I got the newspaper clipping. It was in Jefferson City, Missouri.
Yeah.
And luckily, my girlfriend at the time, it was at the mall, and she lived right across the street. So she would come stay in line for me, and I'd go over to her house and take a nap and a shower and stuff, and then come back over. But I seen there was an article in the newspaper, and it said the tickets were going to go on sale. So I left work, told them I was sick, and so I called in sick for 2 days.
Yeah.
So I could stay in line to get my tickets.
Yeah, there was an actual thing that they called it, where a lot of people called in sick for Star Wars.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, that's a smart move. My mom would kick my ass if I did that. Yeah, I called in sick for Phantom Menace, and I had already seen it.
I took the fucking day off. I took it off, and I saw it again the next freaking day.
Oh, man.
And I remember waiting in line, just buying my ticket, and there was no assigned seats, bitches. You had to freaking show up to the theater and wait in your spot just to run up and secure your spot for your 20 friends. Like, no, I got this whole row. So you were hoping one of your friends showed up on time. It was a different era.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember it started getting some hate, especially after episode 1 and Jar Jar and stuff. But even Anakin, Hayden.
Actually, George Lucas got a lot of hate for being racist.
Lucas got a lot of hate.
He got a lot of hate for being racist. It was between Jar Jar and the Neomodans.
The Neomodans, exactly.
Yeah. That and what is it?
And Watto. And Watto, too.
Yeah.
And why do we have to learn about trade federations and blockades?
Yeah.
I guess the man was ahead of his time, because that's what we're all fucking talking about today now, right? That's what's in the news. But, we learned, and
Planet of the Apps.
That is pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Planet of the Apps.
Yeah, Star Geeks. We'll never get that stand-in-line experience ever again because we get to choose our seats. That's true.
And dude, it was cool for those 2 days. Like, pretty new back then was the Star Wars trivia game. So there was a bunch of us sitting around, sitting there playing that on the sidewalk, and just hanging out, talking Star Wars.
Lucky I was living in Korea when episode 1 came out, so I didn't hear any negativity.
Evan is on the
You
other
didn't
side
understand it, right?
You got to see it early too, probably. You got to see it almost a whole day earlier than us.
Yeah.
It was in Korea, a different time.
And I mean, there's certain things now that I'm hopeful for it. And that's not. So it wasn't what I wanted, the Mando movie, but I mean, again, that feeling of being with your family and checking it out. So Leia's sitting on one side and my grandson on the other, and he's just totally into it. And I'm like, hell yeah, this is freaking cool. So now I'm getting texts from him. He's watching Clone Wars.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He's texting me about it.
Yeah, that's an awesome feeling. I mean, as a young father, I brought my kids to go see the movie. I remember going opening night. with Jordan to see Revenge of the Sith. I remember doing his birthday, when he was turning 6, just Star Wars, and he loved it. And my daughters loved it. They all fell in love with Star Wars, and when they grew up and they're married now, they're like, no, no, you're not allowed in the house of my father
Damn.
unless you watch this movie. You have to see this.
How old were you when you first saw the because you guys all got to see the original
I saw
Star
it in
Wars
the
movie in the
theater,
theaters?
Yeah.
All- I'm the only one that didn't.
Yeah.
So when how old were you when you guys when the original Star Wars came out?
I was 4. It was
4 and a
5.
half.
Yeah.
4.5.
Or Dad
was
took
5.
yeah.
I was almost 5.
It's 5.
And
That's
I remember the following year, I think they kept the movie in the theater or they re-released it in '78. That by that time the toys were all out, or at
Yeah.
least at 12, and it was it.
Yeah. What did he say?
You said you were prepared for mediocrity watching the Chiefs last year. You're gonna laugh
That's
at
funny.
that. You're gonna laugh at that.
I mean, it's
Me and
funny.
you are
No,
I know he's
friends,
coming at you.
right?
Oh, I can
the
ban this sucker. No, hold on a minute.
Lock in,
Time out. Time out. Time out.
Axe
On the
says he was
subject on the-
8 when
Yeah,
he first
how
saw
old
it.
was everybody when they first watched?
Yeah, no. I
See,
was-
my first one was Return of the Jedi that I can remember. My father we used to bring home the the bootleg tapes of the movie, so he had already brought home A New Hope or Star
yeah,
Wars
yeah,
at that
yeah.
time. That was initially the first one that I would see is the one that was on VHS, and according to my parents, they have audio of me. The music would come on, and I come running out of the room to go watch it. But yeah, I've never stopped loving it. It's like Return of the Jedi was really the one that hooked me. And as much as you guys hate Ewoks, I loved the fucking Ewoks when I was a kid.
I mean, when I was a kid, it was fine. Hey, Craig, real quick, did you have your AARP card whenever it was 77?
Oh, it's 77. Damn.
Damn, bro.
God damn.
You guys are harsh.
Hitting it hard. I mean,
You
I
guys are harsh.
remember I didn't have a VCR when I was a kid,
Yeah.
So it was like you got to remember what you saw. The only time I got lucky was
I was
they had
only
the
42.
Scholastic school fair where you could buy the books, and they had the trilogy, And I remember I'm like, oh my gosh, they have the Royal Guards with Vader in one of the pictures, and it was Luke on the cover on another one from Jabba's barge and stuff. And I broke those books. I just
Yeah.
kept going in and out, in and out.
You know, the
that's all
other.
you had.
So you bringing that up just reminded me. The other thing with Mando, you can't. So us having this show and the things that we do, it's very, very difficult for us not to watch the trailers,
Right.
Yeah.
and that's become a problem to the point now that I've quit for other movies. I quit. I watched the original, the initial
First trailer.
teaser
One.
to get an idea. Okay, yeah, I think I might like that, so I'll check it out.
I-
But as far as this, so the trailers, like I went back and I went on YouTube and watched the original Return of the Jedi trailer. What they're missing now is they're showing you too much and not giving you a whoa moment in the movie. So like Return of the Jedi, when that green lightsaber lit up, you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
That was a moment. You don't see that now. It's
No.
like, okay, I saw this. I knew this was going to
Yeah.
happen.
They're giving the movie
They-
away.
they
I
just
mean,
give
they were
way
giving
too much
30
away.
minutes away, or 10 minutes of the movie, and I
Like,
don't want
This one was
Personally,
extreme.
they
I
should
don't
have kept
understand.
Rada a secret.
Yes.
They
They
should've
definitely
kept
should have
what?
kept
Rada
Rada
a
a secret.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
should have kept the Razor Crest coming back a secret.
A secret. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that
Just
they were
those
giving
two
away
things
30
would've
minutes
made it
of the
fine.
movie.
Just those two things would have been fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep it
but
a
30
secret.
minutes was way too
30
much.
minutes of the movie they were giving people to watch it before the thing came out. They had everybody. I mean, everybody except us were invited to go see this movie
Hey, you
ahead
guys
of
want to
time.
come except for the people
You
on
know.
the Hyperdrive channel? Let's go.
The only
No
thing that could-
jealousy there. but
The only thing that
but
they try to
still.
surprise you with is Easter eggs. Like this, look at this in the background. But you
Yeah.
gotta sometimes you gotta go back and rewatch it to notice these things. And
Yeah.
like I want something while I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for real.
The original Star Wars.
They're doing
Aha
they're-
moment was when Obi-Wan got killed. Nobody was expecting that. I'm like, damn, this is a
Nobody
major
was.
character.
Yeah,
like,
but dude, I mean, the
they-
trailer didn't show anything for the original Star Wars movie,
Yeah,
right?
was-
You didn't see.
yeah.
You didn't even know what you were walking into.
coming from a
Right. I
galaxy
mean, yeah, and it
far,
was. I
far
mean, it was
away.
all fresh in there. But I mean,
Yeah.
but to that point, like that's the original Game of Thrones. Like, dude got killed off.
Yeah. But even like the prequels, Phantom Menace. I remember the first trailer was every saga has a beginning, and you saw like the Gungans walking through
Coming
the
out
mist,
from the
Yeah.
forest,
right?
yeah.
Couple lightsabers lit up, you know, and then some droids, and boom, and it was over.
No,
Phantom Menace.
no, not
What was-
yet. Because at the
Oh.
very end, you had stupid Obi-Wan Kenobi yelling no, and I'm like, motherfucker, the guy dies. Like, I fucking know this already. I was pissed.
I don't
already
remember that.
knew Qui-Gon. Yes, he's yelling no, and I'm like, fuck. At that point, Maul had just stabbed Qui-Gon, and I was pissed at that. I
You
was like,
saw it in the
why'd
trailer that
I saw it in the trailer.
that was
Am
in
I
the
wrong?
first
Put it in
trailer.
the
I don't
chat.
remember that
Yeah.
being in the
I don't
first
remember
trailer.
that.
In the first- I saw it in the first trailer because I saw it was Waterboy because I paid a ticket. to
So
see that
you
shit
did
movie,
do
and I
drugs.
walked
Okay.
out.
I got
Yeah,
you.
I don't. I
walked
don't
out.
remember that
He
in the
did
first
drugs,
trailer.
dude.
All
He
I
did
remember
drugs.
really is the Gungans, and then the
Padme picture and the ships coming in to
no. See, the one I remember was the Gungans. You had Obi-Wan's voice in the background, you know, talking about maybe that was Attack of the Clones with the Obi-Wan voice. I can't remember, but all I remember really is the Gungans
You're
and the
too
mist and all that. But there wasn't enough for me to be like, I know what the movie is. So I didn't know anything about Darth Maul and double lightsabers. You know, when the two lightsabers got ignited.
When he did do two lightsabers, that was a surprise. But I saw Ewan McGregor yell no, and
I
everybody's
lost.
telling me I'm insane. But look it up. If I'm
Yeah.
wrong, I'll eat my words. But I remember Ewan McGregor.
I don't remember
yelling no.
that.
Second half, bro, I lost my shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I knew at that point, Frankie knew at that point, XR Coon, and we had read
Yeah.
the comics, and we're like,
For those of the people that read the
Yo.
comic, like that was, I knew a double bladed lightsaber,
we
but
knew
to see it
about
on
that
screen,
shit.
you're
Yeah,
like,
I
was like, yo.
oh,
See, for me, it was like brand
the
new.
Phantom Menace. Waterboy did come the Phantom Menace did come as a trailer was Waterboy, and that's the only way you could see it, bro, in my area. Before I killed out my mom's internet with George downloading in the background. That's the only way I could
You
see it.
see
That's how I saw
Qui-Gon.
it.
You see Qui-Gon fighting Darth Maul and Obi-Wan's in the back.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah, you can do it
I
all
have
night
PTSD,
long.
No, I was so pissed.
I
But
don't
you know
remember
what?
seeing that in the trailer, man.
You do
I
have a
think
valid
you're-
point. They're either
don't-
giving too much, and they're over giving it to us, or like still to me one of the best trailers that we've seen is what that stupid DC Comics movie with Harley Quinn, with Jared Leto as the Joker.
Hey,
with
would you get
Bohemian
struck if we
Rhapsody
pull
in
the
the
trailer up?
background? That was great.
Huh?
What, you want to pull it up?
Would you get struck if you pull the trailer up?
No,
Let's pull the trailer up. The
it
original
up.
trailer.
Let's
original?
prove Ralph
Okay.
The
wrong.
original Phantom Menace trailer.
the first trailer.
The very first trailer.
let's
Yeah.
do it right.
So it'd be
Hold
the
on.
teaser trailer.
All right, here it is, everybody. All right, get
Hold on,
ready.
I
Ralph, it's
gotta
wrong or
look it
right?
up. Why you
Wait,
hyping
if
everybody
I'm
up?
wrong-
I'm not there yet.
If I'm wrong, hold on. Hold on. If I'm wrong, I have to wear the hat till I'm 100.
That's only
right,
10 more
I can
years.
take
That
it
isn't really
off.
enough.
Yeah, dude. You're gonna be buried with it.
Feel like Ralph Verona with his Tauntaun hat.
Hey, George, make
Listen.
sure he's buried with it.
When I'm cremated, you're going to put it on top of my little vase.
No,
right?
you're gonna wear it. You ain't getting cremated. You're gonna wear it.
Damn, it's
Listen.
hard to see which one is which. Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace trailer,
Type in
theatrical
teaser trailer.
Teaser.
trailer, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
teaser trailer.
Waterboy trailer.
First. No, I'm the one that you had to download. That's the original one.
Just look at it real quick. So when it starts up, it'll be the Gungan scene coming
Yeah,
through the mist.
should be
That's
the-
true. All right, original.
And every saga has a beginning.
Phantom Menace.
Let's see. We are here to entertain everybody. So we're here to prove Ralph wrong or
Motzi,
right.
yeah, I do remember that. They showed a bunch of
Yeah,
clips from
okay,
Revenge of the
good.
Sith in the video game.
Okay, hold on. I got it. I think I got it.
all right.
Sweet, there we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Hit it.
Popcorn, please.
Charge it to flex.
See if I can pull this up the way I want it to. All right, I'll put that. Let's see, present.
Frankie will get Ralph's
Oh,
stuff.
Kaz,
in place with his
beautiful
own
idea.
collection.
And then I'll get Jeff to make me a sound card of him.
Yeah, dude, I'll be right next to his R2D2. I'll be right
Okay.
there behind next to the door.
Talking
Let me know
nonsense.
if you guys can hear it though.
Let's see.
All right. If you can't hear it, I'll play it
For
someplace
our
else.
audience.
Thank you.
Oh, echo.
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 Fuck. All right.
Well, if nobody talks, there won't be an echo.
Okay,
Okay.
ready, shut up.
Ralph.
You refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the Force. You believe it's this boy?
He can see things before they happen.
He can help you.
The Force is unusually strong with him.
He was meant to help you.
Anakin! Tell him to take off!
Will I ever see you again? Because it's hard to tell you.
Are you sure about this? Trusting our fate to a boy we hardly know?
Anakin Skywalker, meet Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I sense much fear in you. The boy is dangerous. They all sense it. Why can't you?
Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering.
That can't be right. It showed the light they were both ends lit up.
Yeah, both ends lit up, and I was wrong.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Flex was freaking eating hard, boy.
I know, man. I can hear all the bites, bro.
I was excited, man.
He's like, hold on, let me get my popcorn, man.
It was so funny. Somebody wrote Echo Crunch.
Oh my god.
That Vader
Oh, man.
was snacky.
We put on a quality show here, guys.
Listen. Oh god. I had to take a pump from my
I was sitting there watching, and all I hear is,
Yeah, I saw it. I hear him eating. I see Ralph taking the asthma shot. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then Ralph's having this.
I'm like, I'm gonna start wheezing.
Somebody,
killing me.
what the hell was it? Somebody put something in here. Where the fuck is it? Here it is.
Oh, man.
It was Motzi. Brother's about to have an asthma attack.
That's what fucking killing me was that shit.
Oh, you know, and see, and this is why Disney should
Yeah.
send us to go see a damn movie with everybody because
dude,
we'll make this
yeah.
shit fun.
Yeah, Michelle. Exactly.
Oh god.
The
Listen,
Mandela
on that
effect.
note,
Oh man.
I gotta say they gotta split it a little bit, share the wealth, and I as a person that got sent to a premiere, as a person who got sent to
Empire Strikes Snacks.
that's pretty good.
Oh my god.
This is Broda.
Oh my
That's
god.
Broda.
As
man.
a person that got sent to like celebration and stuff, I gotta say just share it. You know, they're not doing that, and that's what's killing them.
I was like, oh shit, it's Vader. Oh, it's only Ralph.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny, man.
Listen,
No, I
can't
hear
be
you,
fun
man.
without it.
I hear
They
you.
just gotta
you know,
share it, and that's. the
I'm
only
happy
thing.
for them. I'm happy for them that they got to go. I'm happy for everybody that gets to go to these things. You know, obviously, I know that there's a lot of work behind it and all that. You know, and when I see these people getting attacked and they're, you know, people are saying that they're fake fans. You know, I know Gabe. Gabe's not a fake fan. He spent a shit ton of money in that room.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have
No,
that
I
and
don't
not
think
be
any of them are fake fans. I
Yeah.
just think that sometimes,
But
it's not the fakeness. I think that some people are given more opportunities than others, and some people who shouldn't have the opportunity yet are bypassing others
Well-
who have had it. You know, and
well,
that's where-
but there's things, man. You know, and it's like it's hard to like. On one hand, I don't agree that people are calling them fake fans. I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you know, when you do things a certain way, you know, perception is you know, almost 100% of everything, right? It's like if you're putting yourself out there and constantly making only, you know, it's not just being positive, you know, because you could like something, you know, and that's fine. You know, if you like something, that's fine. It's it's almost like you're selling me on the like, and it feels very much like I'm being sold, you know, and that's where, yeah, that's where I see the rub, and I see that people are looking at it and like, well, the reason why you're getting invited to these things is because you are like, you know, over embellishing the positivity of this. You know, like one of the things, and this is more or less, and it's gonna make me look old too, because I have this argument with my daughter all the time. One of the biggest slangs lately is peak. I hate that word. You know, everything is peak. This is peak Star Wars. This is peak this. This is peak that. This is peak this. Peak is the very tippy top of a mountain. There ain't no higher than peak, you know, in my opinion. And if everything is peak, you're living on a fucking hill. And like, it's because it doesn't make sense that everything can be that way, you know? So, you know, I feel like that they over embellish this stuff. And because of that, they're rewarded, you know, for those type of things. You know, and I think it's okay to be critical about something. It's okay to say that you don't like something for a certain reason. You don't got to bash people about it. But
I think it's absolutely fair to be critical and say, look, I love the movie, but it did have some problems with it. I mean, you see the other channels who are, let's say, have, you know, millions of viewers and stuff like that. Let's say Collider and stuff like that. They'll give you a review and they'll tell you if the movie sucked or didn't. And they still get called over there because at this point they're press, you know. But, you know, some people who are invited, I feel that maybe shouldn't be on the invite list just yet because, one, they don't have that platform. They don't have that status. I got lucky. Look, right now I got, 12,000 followers? Yay. There was a point I had 550,000 followers on Instagram. And that's what got me to the doors to go to Celebration. That got me to go to D23 or even, you know, to the movie premiere, which was great. But I don't have that anymore. So you don't need to call me. You need to call the guys who have something, you know, like that guy in the corner, and he'll give you an honest review. And it just like the guys from Collider and something like that. They'll tell you this movie, you know, they could have done better or the writing really kind of sucked on it. But those people who don't have that platform and just have the, yay, I love Star Wars. Or look, I got the Jar Jar, you know, lightsaber lollipop, and I got the Phantom Menace stuff. Like, you're just pulling vintage out, you know. Talk about present stuff, build your channel, talk about what you like, what you don't like, and be honest about it. And then nobody will call you a shill. But I think some people don't have that yet. Or we know Disney frowns upon not official items, right? And some of those do have non-official items very much prominent on their channel. I'm like, why is this person being called out? You know, I don't agree with that. I personally don't agree. In my case, I was covering Marvel and they called me and they're like, hey, can you cover Star Wars? I'm like, yeah, I covered Star Wars already, but it's not prominent. But it's Star Wars Life. You want me to show you my R2D2 collection? Like, I can whip it all out. I'm waiting to go see these movies and I'm excited to see, you know, episode whatever, because hopefully it's better than what Ryan Johnson gave us. But yeah, I just think they need to spread the wealth. And I don't think it's fair to call them like sellouts or stuff like that. Any one of us, including the people in the comment, would be there like, fuck yeah, let's go. I'll be right there. Like, what do you want me to wear? What do I need to and not say? What do you want me not to say? You know, you're there, you know, but I think that's where the authenticity is lost on some of those people. And so some of them are called out, especially that they've been in front of the camera multiple times. It's not like, hey, we saw, you know, for an example, Gabe, and I'm not crapping on Gabe. I'm just saying because I know his name and I see his room. It still shows up on my feed, Gabe. You're not going nowhere. It's still here on this thing on Instagram. I still see the room. So just in his case, people have seen him multiple times that they're going to be like, I've seen that guy a whole bunch of times. Like, they only call him out. You know, why don't they call other people out? And that's where I think it's lost. I'm not saying Gabe shouldn't be there. I'm just saying just because I know his name. But there's a few others, like, you don't have that platform. You don't have that voice. You don't have that, the content. You may have content to mount, but you don't have quality content. And quality is better than quantity. And that's where the problem is. I do need a little R2D2 sound chip for this, you know?
Well, it's pretty wild, you know, when you think about it, because like in the 90s, you had what, Siskel and Ebert. I think this is what I could think of as your movie reviewer.
Yeah. And then Entertainment Tonight, and that was it.
Right. I don't know, because I was younger and I really never really paid attention to at that time. You know, especially I never really watched a review before I went to go see a movie. I kind of just went. But I've seen comments about that stuff now, and it's like they were like the gatekeepers, right? So they were the paid influencer to be able to tell us what is a good movie and what is a bad movie. But, you know, these guys, you know, they went to film school, they studied this stuff, so they were looking at it not just on the side of what the story was, they were also talking about the art behind it. What you have now, is a lot of people with opinions, and not that the opinions are bad, you know, but a lot of people that are not educated in the craft of this type of this type of art, you know, and maybe got there because they're, you know, they're a cosplayer, you know, or whatever, and they get the following, and because they have 1 million followers, they're invited to these things, and then they come out and they tell you exactly what Disney wants you to tell us.
Well, why do you think they hold the title that they're given? Influencer.
Yeah. Which I don't consider myself that.
They're influencing on others, their opinion. Boom.
Yeah. Frankie, you're muted, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't consider myself an influencer. I can't. I mean, I know I get the whole thing of like George made me do it, and I laugh at that when people say that. But I consider myself a content creator. I enjoy making the content that, you know, hopefully entertains you guys, hopefully teaches you guys something. That's really what I like to do. You know, but I'm not the guy that is going to.
Influencer and enabler are two separate things, sir. You are not an influencer,
right?
But you are.
A lot of it that I see.
Not Brian Frankie's audio.
A lot of it that I do see, though, on the influencer side, a lot of it is regurgitation of others' work. You know, you may have, like, I see what you do with the ships. Like, I know what you do with the ships. I've seen the videos that you do with the ships, and you dive deep on your own. You search through the internet, you search through YouTube, you search on the books, the facts. You're trying to give, and then you create your own content, your own script, and then you provide the video, and then you edit it. You know, and a lot of people are just like, hey, I'm going to show you me watching a movie, or did you know that, you know, this guy actually, you know, stubbed his toe when he screamed out in the movie? You know, like, you've seen that a zillion times on somebody's YouTube channel, and then you created it of you watching it. You didn't really do anything. It was just a video of you watching it. That's not content creating. That's regurgitation. What you do, you actually create content, George. You actually say, this is what I did. This is what I searched for. Did you know this? Did you know that? Did you know this? And sometimes even you and I have our conversations like, I didn't know that, Ralph, because maybe I'm an old fart, you know, and you're like, you didn't know that part. And you're like, oh shit, I just learned that. You know, I didn't know that. But you're learning it and you're actually putting it into your content. And the content that you're putting out is quality. It's not like, hey, look at a video of me watching a movie and like, oh, look, while I clean. Like, that's not content. I've seen those, like me trying to clean and I'm just watching episode 3. That's not content, bro. That's just, you know, you're following a style. That, like, you're actually putting in the lore videos. Did you know this? Did you know that? That's a little bit different. That's where I get bothered, where maybe they're looking for somebody just to say, hey, they got the numbers. We're going to give them a call because they got all this stuff. But on top of that, that person was reviewing non-official Disney products, and you gave them that, you know?
I'd take a different approach.
It is.
I don't think it's the influencers. I think it's the weak-ass minded public that can't make an opinion for themselves. They rely on other people to feed their brain, and they can't make up their own damn mind. Who gives a shit what somebody else likes?
Correct.
If you like it, then you like it.
Right.
And go on about your day. Have your arguments for why you like it, and then move on. But
that's why I say the influencer thing doesn't make sense to me. It's because I don't feel that I influence anybody to like something or dislike something. I maybe validate something at times, you know, like when I review a statue or something.
I mean, you do that.
And unfortunately, you guys spend money because of it. You know, and hey, you know, like that Home Depot R2D2, right? That thing is freaking wild, right? Good price for the size of the thing that you get. You know, that's an honest opinion about that. You know, but there are opinions. But it's when you're going out there and you know, sounding like a mouthpiece for these guys, like they got their hand up your butt and they're just making you speak. Then I understand where the fandom is getting upset with you, you know. And then, you know, in that case, it's like I could see both sides of it. But it's like what really brought that whole thing was that whole Pedro Pascal situation that happened just before the movie came out. That happened at Disney, where they invited all the influencers to go meet him and the shocked faces, right? That could have been something that would have been a genuine experience, like where you just had some random fans come in. It's kind of similar to like what happened with the I don't know if you ever seen the video with Jack Sparrow with Who's
yeah,
the
was
what's his name? Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
Johnny Depp.
which not for nothing,
Oh
man.
yeah, when they're going through the Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
Yes.
And it was the
Not
real
for
Johnny,
nothing.
yeah.
Every time I go on Pirates of the Caribbean, I know he's never going to be there. I hope he
You're
watches this
just
one
hoping.
day.
You're just
Every
hoping.
time, every time, dude.
Hey,
Every
this is
time I
Johnny.
go past the damn Jack Sparrow animatronic, I really look at it. I'm like, come on, man.
I'm
like,
not gonna lie. When we went,
Listen.
I was kind of like, man, it'd be really cool.
yeah.
Hey, this
You
is
know, I
John-
want that experience. I want to walk in and just be like shocked like that, man. Because dude, if Johnny Depp jumped out at me as Jack Sparrow, I would freaking die.
Yeah.
It would be great.
When is
You know?
George Medina going to Disney? Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
sign me up. I'll be right there. Get the costume ready. Yeah, thanks. Okay,
That would be awesome.
And,
I'm
and
a
have
huge fan
glass
of him.
wine for me. Thank you.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's the kind of experience I think that they were trying to replicate, and yeah, that was a piece of marketing material that they put together for that. And these guys got attacked for it, you know. And I think they got attacked for it. It's because there was just so much, right? It's like it's been May is just a big month of a lot of Disney releases between the mall premieres, the special items that were being sent out, the Mandalorian, the events at the park, you know, the whole thing, and it was always the same people
that's
going.
The thing. That's
So
the thing.
why
Like,
got-
I thought it was more of like, okay, you went to the premiere, you got early access, you also went to Lucasfilm for some of them,
Yeah.
you know, and then you got to see behind the scenes of the actual, you know, Razor Crest and some of the actual creatures and stuff like that. You got a whole lot, and then we're going to call you back to come to Disneyland, and then we're going to take you, because I know how it's done, because it's been done to me. Then we're going to take you to the line, and you're going to skip everybody. And then once
right
you
there.
skip everybody, then we're going to take you and hold off everybody else because they can't see Pedro. Then we're going to say, okay, just wait here, and surprise, the Mandalorian comes out and he takes off his helmet. It's Pedro. Like, you didn't know? Like, that's where I think that's where everybody's like, wait a second, I've seen you here, and here, because all they got to do, they got to post Lucasfilm, the premiere. I'm here with my wife, and then look at me, I'm rubbing elbows. Listen, it's great when you're there. I'm not saying it isn't, but I think they need to share the wealth. One, don't call the same people, and number two, make sure you vet who you're calling, because some people may have a different opinion of said channel. Gabe does not have that. I don't have that opinion of Gabe. Gabe is quality. Gabe is there. He's hustling it, and there is also the added benefit that some people live on that other side of the world, that they have the benefit
It's easy
of
for
just
them to go
showing
there.
up. The cosplayers get every access because they just want fans there, and they got the cosplay uniform. Like, come on over. You can be a Mandalorian. Just stand right there, and we're going to line you up, and you just walk on in. You're going to be part of the parade. That's awesome. You know, that's what the 501st started as. You know, but when you see that person's face in multiple instances, including big things like Lucasfilm, like the premiere, you're like, wait a second, and you got this? Like, how the heck did that happen? Who do I have to sleep with for this to happen for me? You know?
Yeah.
I agree with Pete.
What did Pete say?
One of the things I hate about some of these so-called Star Wars channels or influencers is they just cover very basic info. It's
what
like
I'm
they don't
saying.
know anything but the basic stuff.
They don't know anything. They genuinely don't know unless they've heard, oh yeah, kyber crystals. Yeah, because why? Because they went to the park and they can make a lightsaber. They don't fucking know where kyber crystals came from. What was the first appearance kyber crystals mentioned? They don't know about Splinters of the Mind Eye. They don't know about Exar Kun. They don't know none of that shit. And that's where I'm like, okay, you're a baby. You're a baby in this. That's okay. But then don't bring you out for influencing me, because I'm going to look at you and I'm like, I can educate you. Sit down. You know,
But again,
and I don't want to
it
hear
goes
that.
back to the dollar sign.
It goes
That's
back
what
to the dollar sign.
it becomes a business like that. And
Well,
that's
I
what
mean,
they're more.
Yeah.
And in reality, me as a Star Wars fan, I think Star Wars doesn't need influencing. Period.
No, you got the fans are going to be who they're going to be, and actually, it's the word of mouth.
And
Word of mouth is
it's
this
an
is going to happen.
IP that is worldwide, that nobody needs influencing. If you release The Mandalorian without a fucking trailer, without a single word, you think people wouldn't fucking go see this movie? And like, just putting the logo of Star Wars in front of it, they're gonna go see it. I don't think it needs a trailer. I understand it's what the industry does. I understand that, but giving me 30 minutes of the movie, you're literally begging everybody, like, hey, we know you guys kind of don't like this stuff. And that's what you're admitting to me. Well, you guys kind of don't like it. You're kind of tired of Mando, but we really want you to see it. So we're going to show you 30 minutes of movie, almost a third of the movie or a quarter. Why? if you're a fan, you're going to go see it. And we know it's dollars, but people are going to see it just because of the IP name says Star Wars. Period.
That's something we do try to take pride in, and it's not being liking everything.
Yeah. Well, I want it to be an honest opinion.
Yep, and that's why when you're doing your reviews on stuff, like, you're not hating on stuff, you're just giving constructive criticism. Like, okay, this is something. Here's not. It may not even be something that, I mean, I've seen you do where you don't. It's not what you hate about it. It's just, you know, that, okay, this may not be a quality material, or this looks off to me, or this may be something that you may not like about it because you're after something that's more authentic or whatever.
Yeah,
you're just giving an honest review on it. And I think that's a lot of the problem with why there's some things are so stagnant and there's no growth, is because some of these people just have a inability to take constructive criticism. And that's the only way anybody grows. Can't remember who did it the other day. They were asked, oh, it was you, Flex. It was you. When you had painted the helmet.
Oh, that looked good.
And then you had weathered it. And then you asked us in the group, hey, what do you guys think of this? And I was like, damn, it looks pretty good. And you're like, yeah, that's not what I asked. Wanted actual constructive criticism. And then that's when I was like, that, you know, then it made me think about it. I was like, okay, let me look at this. And then that's when I was like, well, the paint marks ain't scuffed up. They're not scratched. Yeah. And that's what you were after.
Because in my mind, that's how I'm going to get better and improve, is
right.
Kind of criticism, or, you know, but yeah, I don't want yes people. Oh, yes.
Right.
Yes,
no,
yes.
you don't want that.
I want that.
That's literally why I
do want that from you, Ralph.
And there's a difference.
There's
a difference. There's a difference in constructive criticism and bashing and hating and being an asshole. You know,
I agree.
There is a big difference between that. And I'm not saying that there isn't an element of the opposite side either. Because right now we're talking about the people that are for Disney, but there is the other side of things too, where these guys are just, they want to tear anything that Disney does down.
Dude, I like this.
That is very valid.
Right.
Damn.
So the difference between influencers and content creators, the same as puppets and Muppets.
I like that.
I like that one. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
I'm a Muppet. I'm a Muppet of a man.
Yeah.
But like when I
want to hear.
But what I meant to, it was you and Seth, and you guys were reviewing statues, you know, from Sideshow and seeing new releases and stuff like that. And you're like, I'm excited for this. And then you would get it, and you're like, man, they could have done better. And it's not like you told it to me, between you and me. No, you were online. You're like, man, they could have done better with this piece. Or even the problem with, you know, the Ahsoka, the Rebels Ahsoka, that they made like 10,000 of them. I remember that episode. You were hot, and you're like, why did they do that? You know, you were just, they shouldn't have freaking done that. And you said the piece was great, but there were problems with it because of that. It's no longer an EX. It's no longer special, you know, and you want your pieces to feel that way. And I learned from you that you were actually, even when you were doing reviews of other things, you were like open at all times. Like, no, I'm going to give an honest review for my followers. If it doesn't align with you, you got to understand I'm giving an honest review. That's why they're coming to my channel. If you're coming here, it's because of an honest review. If you don't want that, then, you know, I'm sorry, then I'm not for you. And I've heard it come out your mouth, and I know you miss certain things because of that. And that sucks because some people just want the yes man, you know?
Pigs in space.
I love the Muppets, bro.
Hey, Nameless, when we go over the Facebook questions, we'll ask that in there. That's a good question.
What's that?
You want to know what director would you love to see direct a Star Wars film? That's
nameless
a good one.
That's a nameless question.
That
was nameless, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was nameless.
That's a nameless kind of question. He hits me up on Instagram and he asks me things like that. I'm like, bro, man, you guys ask me these deep ass questions all the time.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Nameless makes you think, bro.
Oh man.
Nom.
Yeah, man. Oh boy. Yeah. So
I need to get a clip of Flex eating Cheetos. That shit was so funny.
Oh man, that was good.
I'm gonna meet her soon.
I just saw.
I can't wait to meet her.
Ladyboy, he announced that Rebel Scum Con just released. new guests. The voice of Marek,
Okay.
Oh, nice.
the Jedi Master.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see his
I
name.
found him.
Yeah, Xena.
Xena, you set yourself up when asking that question. You know that, right?
Hey, yeah, you had homework. It was open your helmet box.
Open
That's
the
what
box.
it was.
What's in the box, Tina? What's in the box?
See, I gotta say that I don't know if this is like this with other live streams. I'm sure it is like this with the Spice Runners, just because I know Eben is really good about with remembering things. But we actually know what's going on with the people in the chat at times. You know, I'm like, you know, you go to other channels, they may not know who you are in the group, but over here we know for a fact that Xena has not opened up her gift that she got in December.
Gonna need a paramedic on standby for Ralph when it's not by the
Look at that, she said, "Doe, I failed."
Oh, God dang it, Zena! I told you on Sunday.
Orange?
Yeah.
No,
Are they
different
orange
skin.
from the
That's different
Cheetos?
skin.
Oh, okay. I was like orange.
That's
brown.
Brown, baby.
All right. I think we've hung on this one for a minute.
Yep.
Let's put that to rest. I think, in my opinion, anyway, like just to put it at an end, I think the problem is social media. As a fandom, I think Star Wars is pretty healthy, you know, and I think that we as fans are you know, we're critical and we're fair and real fans. Yeah. So let's take a look at some of these topics that the chat brought up in Facebook.
All right.
Shall we?
We shall.
We shall.
We don't have a slide for that one, so you gotta make.
Yeah, we don't have a slide.
We have to
for
make
that
one for that.
Yeah. Well, this is the first time we're doing it. I don't think we've ever done anything like it before. By the way, I'm pretty proud of that thumbnail I made today for today's show. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
I could start a Star Wars popcorn munching channel.
Yeah.
Call it the Admiral Snack Bar.
The Admiral Snack Bar. %.
Very awesome conversation.
All right.
Xena, the homework was ship. So post a photo of your favorite ship in your collection.
I meant to do that today, and I spent the whole day working on lore.
I'm the one that posted and still ain't fucking put it up.
Ah, okay, so I don't feel so bad.
But you are the leader, so
all comments. So I just said in the chat as I hate, you know, what do you guys want to talk about tonight, basically? So Brandon says I need to get in there. I don't know what kind of
get in where? What are you talking? Whoa.
Hope you got in there, bro.
Context. Context.
The consistency of Star Wars animation over the years in comparison to some of the ongoing struggles from the live action series or miniseries attempts.
Yep. So animation does seem to have better storylines than live action.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
It does.
Way
better.
I don't know. Do you think it's a cost thing? Is it cheaper to do animation than it is live action?
I don't think so.
You mean with the actors and everything?
You still got actors. You got voice actors.
You got voice actors, but they don't get paid as much.
They don't get paid like live actors.
Which then, in that case, to me, if you want to get some quality acting out of some people, quit going for the established and start going to. Because I mean, I've seen some established ones that I'm like.
Yeah, but with the animation, you have a mix there, right? You got the voice actor, but you also got the animator who's conveying the emotion.
Right. But I'm saying with the live action, let's start going for some unknowns who are hungry to make their mark.
Yeah.
In movies and shows.
See, I don't think it's the actors though, man. It's because like I've seen actors like Hayden Christensen.
Your opinion's wrong, George.
No, man. I don't think so, man. I think it's mostly the director who's telling the story. It's because they got to get the actor to do what they want him to do.
Yeah, but remember we had that one guest. I can't remember who it is right now, but I asked him that very question. He's like, "No, it's not really on the actor or the director. It's not really on the director."
No, was he a director?
That's why I was like, I was kind of flabbergasted about that response. I'm like, I don't agree with you, but I didn't say that since he was a guest.
Not paying for locations and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I don't know if I wonder. We need the next person we'll ask Paul about it when we see him.
Okay. Diana put a really long one.
Oh wow!
My God.
Yeah, I think there's like multiple questions in here. What actors could have played certain characters, even future projects like Anya Taylor-Joy playing Asajj Ventress? I think that would be.
I would like to see that.
Me too. just for kicked actors that definitely don't fit the character. Christopher Walken playing Darth Sidious.
Hey, Christopher Walken can play anything.
Yeah. Can you imagine him as Darth
Watch up
Sidious?
this ass.
What scenes or
He's gonna
events
hide a
destroyed?
holocron in his ass.
What scenes or events destroyed and blew your mind in a movie or a TV show?
What scenes or events?
Movie. In a
I kind of
movie
liked
or
when the
TV.
Razor Claws blew up. That was great.
He loved
Blasphemy, bro. That did freaking blow my mind, though.
that. Yeah, you were not expecting that
No, it wasn't.
at
That
all.
was
You were like, "What the
You know?
fuck just
I
happened?"
definitely wasn't expecting when Kylo lit up his shit on Han Solo.
Oh, and he killed him.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Bro,
Dude, the kid I was my
Peter
friend's son
silence.
was crying on that scene. I felt so bad for him.
I didn't see that one coming.
I felt
Nah.
it
I
building
did.
up just because Harrison Ford has wanted to kill off Han Solo for so
Yeah,
long.
for years. Yeah.
For me, the whoa was the green lightsaber. When I was a kid, I was just like, whoa, because you're so used to seeing blue and red lightsabers.
Yeah, that was totally different.
Yeah,
You hadn't seen anything like that.
it
Even
was
I think
so
the
bright. The
trailer-
color of it was just awesome.
Yeah. And the trailer, if I'm not mistaken, had a blue lightsaber.
It was blue.
Just,
Yep.
Yeah, just to make
Mhm.
sure nobody knew.
Yeah.
I mean, still.
Even the poster was blue.
Yeah. The "I am your father" still blew me away. I was in the theater. I literally did a double take on my dad. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you now?
Yeah,
'Cause
that was a crazy
I'm
moment.
like, what? That's crazy.
Another moment for me was in Dagobah when Yoda said he's too old for the training. Like I was like, oh shit, he's the Jedi Master. He's been looking.
Yeah,
for.
that was another one. Yeah, when it was that was a good one.
I was
Yeah,
yo.
yeah, that
Yeah,
was a good one.
Because remember, when you first saw Yoda, he was like a little troll. You're like, hey,
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
and then suddenly he
I was like,
became
this
the wise
Kermit the
master. You're
Frog,
like,
no, but yeah,
bro.
That was a really great reveal too.
Yeah.
That was really good. There are a lot of good moments.
Because
in
it was
in
just
Star
the
Wars.
best movie ever made. That's why.
It's the best.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, well,
Yo, okay. Another moment that blew my mind in Rogue One when Vader lights up the saber in the dark.
Yes.
The minute you hear
Yeah.
the breathing in the dark, you're just
Yeah.
like, oh, you motherfuckers are about to die.
yeah, yeah. Because
That
at
was a
the
great
end-
example too. So that, and then it's like you went even further, and it's like that's the tainted. And then when you see Leia, you're like, oh my god, they even brought it to a whole new level.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did.
I thought the
All
end of the
within
movie was them
5
dying.
minutes.
That's it.
Yeah,
I'm
and,
like,
and
oh,
they
they're
never
dying.
showed any of that in the trailer. I didn't
No,
know Darth Vader
thank
was going to
God.
be in that movie.
Yep.
Thank God.
You know,
God, man.
that was. I see. I don't get that. I don't understand how they knew how to do that. They knew how to do that in Mandalorian season 2. They kept close to the chest about Luke Skywalker. Nobody
Right.
knew Luke Skywalker was going to be there.
But even
You know?
the actors, I think Ahsoka,
Yeah.
Rosario Dawson said that she was told it was going to be Plo Koon.
Yep.
Full
Yep.
time.
gonna be Plo
Had
Koon.
no
That was the
clue it was
code.
Luke.
Yeah.
And even in the
So-
show, they weren't doing it because you didn't see the 5 hash marks on the X-wing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Yeah, he flew. You knew it was an X-wing, but you really didn't get to see.
You couldn't
which
see the
X-wing.
markings on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Moff Tarkin, Grand Moff Tarkin in Rogue One.
Yeah.
Tarkin was a badass.
So yeah, there was a lot of good. Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, all right, what would you add on to or remove from the original movies, events and storylines?
Nothing.
special edition.
Absolutely
Yeah.
nothing.
A special edition.
The special editions, yeah, I would take that back.
Give me the OT, the original OT. That's it.
Yeah, man.
Is having the world between worlds a good idea? I don't think it's a good idea.
The whole freaking everything gets muddled up when you start bringing in
Time travel.
timelines, time
But
travel.
did you see? I mean, I didn't click in it to watch it, but Theory brought up something. I guess that Dave Filoni said that the world between worlds does not have time travel, and you cannot alter the past with the world between worlds. Which that doesn't make any sense to me if that's the truth. Is because you clearly see Ezra pull
He pulled her,
Ahsoka.
but he was always the way I understood it. He was always supposed to pull her. That's why when he went to get Kanan, he couldn't, and she was like, "No, you can't. You can't do that."
Yeah, but he was always meant to pull her. You still pulled her from the timeline.
Yeah, yeah. That
You're
to
altering
me
time.
was a cheat that they threw in that show, and then they said, "No, but you can't do this." You know, and you're like,
That's
okay,
how
but he
you
just
use the
did
world
it.
between worlds right there.
Yeah.
With the sequels in a different timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That actually happened in a galaxy.
And then
close
cut
by.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Memory Lane. First time you saw it, how did you feel? I think we already spoke about that.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go. All right.
So what?
Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Diana came up with the questions, bro.
Yeah, she was there, boy. She was typing.
Santi, I'd like to see the use of more puppets and less CGI. I don't like slugs with more abs than me. I liked Rada though. Rada was cool.
It was a good mixture of everything. I mean, I think they pulled out every trick for cinematography, making that
At
movie.
least they tried, and they even gave it like his
Stop
own
motion
fighting style. Yeah,
stop motion, the puppets, all that.
Yeah, and Flex Santina wants to see your sexy ass. Bro.
Yeah, so do that on. You can do that offline.
Yep.
Careful what you ask for, brother.
Chewie's Red Rocket, fact or fiction?
Don't want to know.
Michelle's asking about projects. If anybody's working on any projects, I got more projects than I have time. I can't even get in on them. All right, Mike. Cons, what's your bang for buck celebrity guest?
So autograph or photos or vice versa.
Oh, okay.
Man, that's a tough one because it's gonna kind of depend on where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
So I've only been to cons in 2 different places. So here in Little Rock and in MegaCon. Here, you have more time to talk to people. MegaCon, you get to take your picture and move the hell along.
Yeah, it's too big.
It goes by too fast. You don't really get to spend time and talk to them.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I prefer the small, like Rebel Skunk Con, I think has a good balance. They haven't gotten so big yet that I feel like the actors don't have time to talk to.
We'll see what happens this year.
Yeah, we'll see how big it gets this year. But so far from what I saw last year, I feel like there's a good balance between it. ICCC was also another one that I felt like was small, maybe a little too small. But you had enough time that you could hang out with the actor a little bit, and there wasn't such a thing.
Depends on who it is. Depends on who the actor is too.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Because like I was at Star Wars Celebration and Sam Witwer made me feel like I was the only person in line, man. So it's like
that's the way it should be. I mean, it gives you a totally different experience. Even what Frankie got when he went with his daughter to go see Ray Parks.
Yeah.
I mean, that was special. He said, like,
I had to stop him from talking.
You felt bad for the other people waiting in line. Yeah.
I had to stop that dude.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You know?
Andy, I don't know where you're getting with this one. Etiquette. So many people put a single word comment when looking for information. Price, link. Be nice. If someone puts the effort in sharing something in the group, throw in the odd couple of extra words. Okay.
Just when you ask a question and someone has a one-word answer, it's like you don't really get everything. So,
all DeLoreans, the reproductive cycles of enzymes.
I haven't seen any female versions of them.
I don't know. Hey, did you know that?
So we know our demographic now, so we need to make sure when we're asking these questions, need to be a little more specific.
Hey, but did you see that first of all, the same actor that played Babu Frick is the voice for all of the Inzelans?
Yeah,
right?
it's a girl.
Okay.
It's a girl. And she's moaning Myrtle from Harry Potter.
Ralph wouldn't know that. He don't know what that is.
But I thought that was hilarious when I saw that.
I think Bill's is hilarious right there.
I'll piggyback on the Chewie Red Rocket, C-3PO's Golden Rod. We must know.
Golden Hog.
Gold Hog.
Oh, Golden Hog.
Gold
Sorry,
Hog.
I read Golden Rod. Gold Rod. Oh, well.
It was kind of funny. I drove by a street the other day. There was Goldenrod.
It was?
Yeah, the street was Goldenrod.
Nice.
Wonderfest 2026. Who's going? Are you waiting until next year?
No, that's next week, ain't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to go. Dude, it's just so expensive to go out there. The flights are crazy. It's more money to go there than it is to go to California.
I'm choosing where I go.
Sergio, talk about the way collectors help each other out by buying collectibles for them and supporting their channel or social media in general. Collecting becomes more than a hobby. It becomes a network of people helping each other enjoy something they love. The strongest communities are built by collectors who support one another, stay honest, and remember that helping someone else complete their collection can feel just as rewarding as completing your own. That is true.
That is very true. And this community does that a lot.
Yes.
I mean, from giveaways to like, hey, I can't reach that park on the other side of the U.S. Can you grab this? And you know they'll ship it out, and that's awesome. Or you need this piece, don't worry about it. You know, and
Yeah.
it's paid forward. That's awesome.
For real, man. I mean, it's
really
it's
good.
been just good. I mean, I just recently helped Sergio get the helmet that he was looking for at the park. Which, by the way, I didn't make a video when I went to the park this last time. Maybe I'll do it on Sunday to see what's still left over. But pretty much everything from May 4th is still available at the park. Like everything.
That's good.
So, you know, if you ever go to the park, it's gonna be there. They even had the Jabba sail barge popcorn.
The popcorn
thing.
bucket.
Yeah, they still had a bunch of those.
And
So-
those are better than the ones that you get in the movie theater.
Did they ever bring
Yeah.
back the Death Star one?
No, that's the only one they didn't.
We got that stuff.
And they're done with the helmet too. The
501st?
the clone, the 501st helmet. I didn't see any more of those. They still had the 3PO helmet, the sail barge. They had the droid.
Wolf.
What else? I forgot what else they had.
Still
they
have
had
wolves, right?
The what happened?
The wolf helmet.
The Wolfpack helmet.
Wolfpack helmet.
Oh yeah, Wolfpack helmet was still there. The
212?
the Bausch, the 212 is
Hey,
still
whoa,
there.
Stop.
What?
Oh, breaking news.
Xena, open the helmet.
Now I gotta have to post a picture to prove that. Got the post. I better see a picture in here.
Yep, we're gonna put. Yeah, you need to put the pic in there.
Yes,
You gotta put it.
I want to see the picture in there.
For the
You're
end of the
gonna-
show, Xena.
The big old smile.
Yeah. Look what
Or
she
frown if
said.
you don't like it, but you can smile.
Whoa.
All right.
So
Still
big
talking about
and
the helmet?
shiny.
That's what she said.
All right. What was the topic? Oh, ship.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Which
All right, let's
we've
take-
done before, but this one's like one.
We did one. I didn't know we did
oh
the ship
shit
before.
before. Yeah, you're going to see more pictures if you do the hashtag.
We
All
did.
right, we'll
gonna
just
be
go
like
down.
I
that.
need to
Yeah.
start keeping track of what we've
You
done.
do, because I
Yeah.
was like, wait a second. When I looked up my ship, I'm like, oh.
I mean, there's
I
gonna
haven't
get
put
to a
it.
point where we're gonna end up repeating ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Falcon.
I mean, I guess we could do like take a picture of the collectible that you just of your friends that you destroyed.
Yeah. See a bunch of
Mojo?
Legos spit all over the place.
Did we get a picture of that?
That's dope one.
Yeah, that's good picture.
What is this?
We finally know 6 hours ago.
But with
I don't know.
what is all this?
I don't know. Christian. Oh, it's probably NAI
That
video.
is funny as shit, dude.
It's funny.
Dude, that thing is so damn funny.
Oh, I got it. Okay, I got to check it
Oh,
out.
yeah, yeah.
That thing is funny.
I'm wondering what we're looking at here.
Yeah. So,
Nathan.
Get out. It's friggin' hilarious.
That's
Thanks,
great.
dope.
That's the micro one, I think.
nah, that's the big one.
That's the big one? Oh, yeah. They're not
That looks pretty big. Yeah.
the big bitch.
Especially if that's a 1.6 right there next to it.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, this was pretty funny. You'll
Yeah.
see it. But watch.
R2D2.
Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! Oh
They didn't get that one at
Oh.
Home Depot.
no! Wow!
That's actual size, too.
Oh my god!
The Emperor. He's like, oh, shit.
Oh, I feel so bad for him.
Oh shit!
Wow!
Just rolled right off of there.
He sure did, man. What did somebody like forget or what happened there?
No brakes.
I don't know.
It got
Was it
stuck,
I just-
bro.
I
It's
just
like
saw it. I was
I'm
like,
going.
Drive, activate.
I'm out.
Yo, the emperor was like,
Dude,
"What is going
not
on?"
not for nothing though.
Yeah.
That is an authentic R2 unit because that
Yeah, yeah.
happens so much during filming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, he lost the forward leg and everything. Wow.
Nathan said that's the Micro Galaxy ship.
Yeah, he said it was micro.
Crazy, man. That's
wasn't
gonna be
a
a
bad
good signature right here. Felicity Jones.
Yeah, Nilda posted that on the group if anybody's
Yeah.
interested. That Felicity
Mhm.
Jones gonna be doing autographs.
Not bad. It's $180.
That's not bad.
Not very high. Oh
See, it's
shit.
like coming with the lights and everything.
Yeah, bro.
The new setup.
Is that the Hasbro? Kenner?
No, it's what is it? Vintage collection.
Yeah, Hasbro.
Hasbro.
Yeah, it's dope.
That's nice.
Did George make you buy it?
No,
No, not that one.
Not
he did that all on his own.
Cass said his legs boosters didn't work.
No, it
Great,
did not.
bro. Put the emergency brakes.
No, it did not. Dude, I came close to buying this one the other day, the Ewing.
Yeah.
It's nice looking.
Yeah, it's dope.
That's like cool. I'd love the R2 unit.
It's such a weird looking ship.
I know, but it's cool in a way.
Like a bird.
It does, right?
It's like some pilot just got his wing shot off and he didn't want to give the plane up.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna make a Z95, man. That'd be kind of dope if they did that in the vintage.
You know, I wonder if we'll see. I got a feeling you're gonna see one of those in Starfighter.
They got to do Paulie's, man, next swing.
Yeah, they do.
I thought they did.
Nah.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
They need to.
They did. They did for the Lego, didn't they?
Yes, they did for the Lego.
Lego,
they did.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny too.
Milk. Yeah, the blue milk was pretty cool.
The blue milk. This picture, bro.
Yeah, that was some good shots.
Man, you know, I get so jealous that everybody has like these environments. Florida don't have none of this shit, man.
Got swamps.
You need a shore trooper. That's all you can do.
Yeah,
man. No, but dude, I ain't getting your damn lake. You crazy? I'll be there like posing my action
over at
figure.
the
Fucking
beach.
gator would jump
Over
out
at the beach.
Oh, the beach.
Yeah, do that.
Short troopers.
Not the lake.
That's it.
Go to the
True.
beach.
Just short troopers.
So you can either do like over at the beach. If you do it at the right angle, you can either do Tatooine or Rogue One.
Or Rogue One. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, point. So I could do.
And when you're right, you're right.
Yeah, you're right. And you're right.
What's up, Sergeant Dan's?
That's badass.
That's Kaz's, ain't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty sweet.
That is.
Where's gonna get a cannon like that?
That's dope. You probably 3D printed that one.
Oh, you did.
Didn't he? Kaz, didn't you print that?
Yeah, it looks like he probably did, man. But he painted the shit out of that. That
look
looks
out
so
of that,
good,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Look at the stains coming off
That's
that, man.
weathered.
Yeah. Good job. There's no doubt with the
nailed
big
it.
old. So I had that TIE fighter. I gave it to my nephew.
That's the one you got from Eben, right?
That's the one I got from Eben. Yeah, I
Yeah.
bought it from Eben. I couldn't display it anywhere. I gave it to my nephew, and at the time I gave it to my nephew, it was like half the size of my nephew.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh my god, this is so
Is it
cool."
still complete, or
Yeah,
is
it's
it like
still
all this?
complete.
Okay.
No,
Good enough.
he takes care of things, man. That kid is like very, he
I
puts
like
things
that
in his
kid.
place. Yeah,
I have 2 of those X-wings,
badass.
Yep, I made.
and I got
current.
the Falcon too.
Oh, that's
Oh.
cool.
That's the old school one, like in the early 2000s.
I love how
doing
big the
those.
cockpit is.
Yeah, they had the Han Solo.
It is.
with a gun.
That dish. He knows what's going on across the galaxy.
That's cool, man. Did you ever see the they have an Imperial ship that's like all freaking radar dishes, a whole bunch of them.
Oh shit!
Yeah. It's one of those
Look at
Gazantis.
Scott. Oh,
Got printing off a big
God
Star
damn.
Destroyer.
Wow.
That's dope.
damn, Scott.
Dude, is all of that 3D printed lines?
Yeah,
It probably is.
Probably. Is
Can't
that
see them
a Gambodi's file?
Damn.
That looks real good.
That's a monster.
I wonder if he's
She
adding
posted a
LEDs.
pic proving that she opened it.
All right.
Is she? All right, we're going to go back and check
we'll
that
go
out in
back
a
and
minute.
check it out here in a minute.
That'll be our reward at the end of this. Oh, that's a good one.
Nice.
That's dope.
That is very shiny. God dang it.
Oh, yes.
That's
Okay,
my
now I
favorite.
do remember when we did the O ship.
Yeah, because I had posted that one.
Yeah, I got to buy this thing, bro. I love this ship.
I love that ship. That's one of my faves, man.
Yeah.
Who's is that?
That's
That's Anakin
Anakin's.
Skywalker.
Oh,
from
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
TV
yeah.
Clone Wars.
Yep.
Yeah.
When he fought
It's got-
Asajj.
Yep.
Looks like it should be Ahsoka's.
It could be.
Oh, it's-
Those are cool posters.
yeah, those are very cool posters.
Yeah.
You got these at the theater?
I think he ordered it or
Oh,
something.
you ordered them? I gotta get I gotta get a Mandalorian Grogu.
It's Kaz's, right? I think it's Kaz's.
Yeah.
Good gene.
There goes
That's the big one.
Yeah, that's the big one.
That's the big one.
Is this Gene? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Man, I still got the Republic gunship coming in at some point.
Mm.
The Republic gunship?
Oh.
The meetup.
Oh, that's dope. Got all the
The
popcorn
buckets.
buckets.
Yeah. They had that one at my theater. I was like, nah, they went too much.
Scott said that it had some mods to that Star Destroyer.
Nice.
Shiny.
But
Very
it was
good,
all
Scott.
3D printed.
Look at his legs.
Yo, some man flex.
There's your ship. There's us at the park with my ship.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look at them.
Yeah, that was a good picture, man.
You need to fix your dish on your ship.
I know. They won't let me.
Yeah, they won't. Too bad they don't. That would be really cool.
The theaters. I think that's all of the ships that we got.
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh no, there's the one here.
Oh ship, 3 hours.
There's one. That's a cool one.
Yeah,
I like
That's
it.
Micro Galaxy.
That's the Micro Galaxy. I like this in
It's
the box.
freaking big.
It's in the shadow
cool.
box. Yeah.
Shadow box, yep.
It's dope.
Nice.
Oh, I'm glad it came down a little further.
Red Starfighter's the next Star Wars movie.
Jesus.
Be next year.
Beautiful.
Dang, they got the helmet with it too.
Ooh, light,
Lit up and
nicely lit up.
That's dope.
Even the cockpit, man.
Dude, the
that's
front
real nice.
headlights on that thing. So I got one of these, and the front headlights, when they hit you, I feel like I'm getting like a flashlight in my eye.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I skipped past that. Somebody was signing the thing.
Oh,
that's the pilot.
I think that was the actor. Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't pay him much. Couldn't get a shirt.
Yeah, man. Come on, dude.
It was that guy, David.
That's him. Okay.
Yo, they could have given David one of the hyperdrive shirts.
David
or something.
Stone.
Yeah. That's dope, though, man. That's a nice setup. Lots of good shit. Yeah, I know, man.
No,
Like, you should put a shirt on.
when I saw it initially, I was like, "Oh, that's the guy. That's the Rancor keeper."
Yeah. That's funny. The Rancor keeper.
That's wrong, bro.
I was like, "Yo, I need his autograph."
Oh, you know where he's at?
That's funny.
All right, you all better hurry up, get yours posted in. A bunch of people saying they forgot to post theirs.
Oh, okay.
Go, hurry up.
Oh, that's a
pretty
dope
cool.
one.
Yeah.
Janine sent me that with Scott, man. That
Yeah.
was slamming. I love that.
It's like a Skeletor Ewok.
Yo, bro, he's dead at this point, but those things are cannibals, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yo, who's going to go see Masters of the Universe next week?
No, I am.
I want to go see it next
100%.
week.
I am.
Okay, better still. Have you guys been watching Spider Noir on Amazon
Nope,
Prime?
I'm starting that tonight.
I heard it's really good.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Yep, I'm starting it
I
tonight.
heard
Are you
it's
watching it
really
in color or black and white?
I'm doing Technicolor first. I'm going to go back and watch it in black and white.
I'm watching black and white.
Black and white.
Okay.
Yep.
Bro,
Just like the
violent as all hell, bro. That show is like, man,
Yeah,
really
so for
good.
everybody that doesn't know, so Spider-Man Noir, it's got Nicolas Cage, and it's you got two choices. You can watch it in color, but the color is like retro color.
It's Technicolor.
Yep, and then you can also watch it in black and white.
But it's the same thing in both ways,
It's
right? I
in
heard-
both ways, yeah. But the noir. So I learned this today. Noir means black in French, and it's supposed to be like a darker story.
Yeah,
and so that's why that's why it's supposed to be why it's in black and white.
I have to go back and check it out on black and white.
But they were saying his opinion of it. You should watch it in black and white.
Okay. All right, I'll go back and watch it in black and white again. But the story is that good. I really enjoy that one. It's good.
I've been waiting for it, so I'm starting it
movie
tonight.
ticket.
Hey, yeah, Ralph getting the fucking
Movie
badass
ticket.
movie ticket.
That's what I wanted, bro. I wanted
Yeah,
that more in the
they didn't
popcorn
even-
cup.
And look, I covered my mouth. I kept it shut for just 2.5 seconds.
So dope.
Yeah.
That is dope. That is really cool. He's
That-
really happy.
that's
He
an
is.
My
awesome
grandson,
man.
but he was so happy, dude.
That's
Yeah,
an
he
awesome
was.
picture, man.
That's awesome, dude.
Gotta get that framed.
Yeah, that's so
bro.
cool.
That's awesome,
us
Frankie.
waiting.
Yeah.
That's Leia, right?
Yeah, Leia and my other daughter, Elena.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Buddy, all happy. That was Frankie before the movie started.
Yep.
That was the same face he had with the book of that shall not be named.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm so happy. Oh fuck! What the fuck is this?
Yep.
All right. I think
Man,
we
they
are
came out
caught
with a
up.
lot of hot toys.
Gonna have to come back to the ship.
I didn't post a picture, but
Hit the refresh. Just
this
in case.
is the original.
Yeah, I still got mine.
Nice.
Look at that. Look, still
Yeah.
coming
Like falling
apart.
out.
Hunk of
That's
junk.
funny.
What a piece of junk.
Dude, I'll
Oh,
never
yeah.
get rid of that thing.
Got that Chris picture.
Oh, that's nice.
Yo, Chris got some great photography skills, man. He makes everything look beautiful.
Chris needs to chill out with that, man. It looks.
I know. He said he's gonna take
Sexy.
some pictures when we're at Rebel ScumCon.
Ooh,
I'm
look at
late,
that.
but here's my shit. Ooh,
Bringing the bubble bath.
Oh, looks a little weird. That looks nice.
I like it.
He's
It's
got
for you
two
too,
Falcons.
Flex.
Oh, it's gonna be lit, boy.
I like it. Yes.
Oh, that's the big one.
See, I do remember that we did do the ships. I think the last time though we did the ships, it was like a whole lot of ships.
Yeah, it was a whole lot of ships.
What y'all are not witnessing is the conversation me and George had. Like, I don't know what to post. Like, we'll get do ships.
Yeah.
So he didn't say this before. Oh, what's that? What do we got here?
Man, it's been 84 years. And Chris's comment. Oh, that's so good.
Damn, Xena, your freaking lightsaber collection is just impressive every time I see it.
That's
that
fantastic.
Helmet is insane.
Yo,
that's
chrome,
that's
baby.
freaking cool.
That is cool.
That is really cool.
Very cool.
All right,
Congrats
chat.
again.
So now I need somebody else to do something so we can make fun of you.
Okay, I think now we're all caught up.
Man.
You see the one that Janine had posted one. Did you see
Janine
that
posted one?
Yeah.
I thought it was the wasn't that the
No, that
Star
was
Destroyer?
Scott.
I don't know. No, that was Scott.
Scott was a Star Destroyer?
Hey,
Yeah.
Janine's in there too.
Janine's like, we're married, but it doesn't mean that it's my ship too.
It's not my ship.
That's his ship. Janine, where's Janine?
Hey, let them kill each other outside.
What the hell goes on over there, bro?
Freaking dogs were fighting, man.
Oh, Flex. No. I'm not seeing Janine.
Janine, did you post one?
Can you type her name in there?
I can see mine on the right of the screen in the thumbnails.
Right in the screen and the thumbnails.
Oh.
This one?
Probably.
Ah,
there it is.
there it is.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. That looks good.
That's dope too.
That's the legacy.
Yeah.
That's really
Very nice.
Very cool.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, the legacy ones are big.
It's 3.5 feet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same length as the studio scale from the Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, I saw somebody on Facebook had one sealed for 150.
It took me a week to weather that one.
I should have grabbed
Took you a week to do what?
To weather it. Mine.
Oh, to weather it?
Took a week, man.
Yeah.
If I buy one, I'm going to
No, look,
keep it
it's
in
a
the box as
78
soon as
Kenner.
it's like-
That's not the.
Oh.
Nice.
So it's this
Makes
one.
it better.
So that's this one.
Yeah.
That's
but
that one,
painted.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Got mine somewhere behind me.
Weathered.
Huh.
Somewhere.
Man, look at that. Even without collectibles and news, we still managed to go on 2 hours. We are doing it, guys.
Yep.
2 hours.
Thank you, Ralph, for the hour and a half.
You're welcome. Happy to be part of the show. Thank you.
Man, it's been fun.
Yeah.
So, what we got going on this weekend? What you guys got doing this weekend?
Not a whole lot of nothing.
Whole lot of nothing?
I'm going to finish putting together these blockies. I've got all of them now.
Ooh.
You got all the Star Wars ones?
Yep.
Cass is going to play the 007 game, man.
Dude, I was watching Peanut play that. It actually
wanna
looks
play
pretty
that.
interesting.
I told you.
It actually did look pretty interesting.
Peak entertainment. Fucking guy. No, man. You're supposed to say absolute cinema. You're supposed to do this.
Yes. Yeah, that's what it was.
Apologies.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Yes. That was hysterical. He talked shite all about Marvel, and then he's in the freaking Star Wars movie.
Yeah, Kenny, this is the one that I got from the Disney store that I bought.
That one was nice. I
Yeah,
saw
it was a race this weekend.
And it goes perfect with the hat, man.
Yeah, it does. When I put the hat on, I was like, it's cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I'm just gonna take the wife out since I'm starting a new job Monday. You know, just keep trying to get
OnlyFans?
away. Yeah, you know, only feet. Only feet. Do I have your subscription, Frankie?
Of course. Absolutely. I'm gonna buy Flex one too.
I want to know how much I make on Only Feet. Anyway, just take my wife out. I start a new job, so.
All right. All right, man. That's cool. Glad you got a new job.
Yeah, so am I. Thank you.
Yeah.
Flex, what are you doing?
Saturday morning, my son was like, "Your pops, let's go watch Mando again." I was like, "You know what? That sounds dope, man. Let's go."
I bet he really had to twist your arm, didn't he?
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
like,
That's what's up, man.
Let's do it.
I'm trying to go a third time.
Yeah. I'm trying to get in there again as well.
I can wait till DVD comes out.
I want to go
it'll
see
be
it
on Disney
differently though.
Plus. Huh?
I've already seen it in IMAX.
Yeah.
I saw it on RPX. I want to see it like in a D box or something like. There's a theater down here that
that's
has
what you meant.
the screen that is
Expand-
like that.
Oh, it's on the wall, right?
It's on the
like
sides, yeah, like that. I kind of want to see it that way too.
Oh,
I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought
so
you
you kind of see it on the screen like that, and it goes to the side. My daughter saw a movie like that.
Wow.
Like, well, I've never heard of that.
Have you seen Mando on weed?
Weed? There's an Inzellan in the back. He's saying, "That's a big pike, huh?"
Freaking Inzellans are
I love the Inzellans, bro.
Yeah, it's funny.
I like Babu. He made the movie for me, but it was like, okay, now they're bringing him into this, but they were so funny.
Xena, that's how we saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad on 3D. It's pretty good, especially the very beginning.
Okay.
But you know what? Now that we're talking about Mando again, I have a gripe, man, with Hot Toys, man. Like, bro, like right now, this moment, like I'm souped up, I'm excited. I want Rada.
Yeah.
But bro, I haven't ordered it just because he won't be released literally 12 months from now.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, am I gonna feel the same a year from today?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The hype is gone. You know, that excitement. They take way too long, man.
That's why when they do those limited releases that are like they're ready now, they're great. You know, but
Yo, I canceled my Andor figure. Because I was gonna pair them up with
Cassian?
K2SO. Yeah, because it hasn't been released yet.
But why'd you cancel it though? Because you already have the K2SO.
I know, and I wanted to pair them up, but bro, I got tired of waiting, man. I was like, yo, man, you know what? K2SO looks dope with the U-wing, as is, with the autograph. I was like, man, fuck Andor, man. So, I canceled it.
So I don't know if you have any stores around you. Like we have Tate's, and Tate's gets them eventually, and so I just wait because I could get it there for the same price I can get it at Sideshow.
Yeah, we don't have that. We don't have that here.
You probably go down there for that tent sale. You'll find Rada down there during that time, I bet.
You might. Yeah.
I bet.
I can't see Rada being one that a lot of people are going to buy.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be sold out.
They're definitely divided on it.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the Jabba, though, the sideshow Jabba.
Oh, that's awesome.
That looks really good.
Yeah.
You're right.
Boy has no
You're so right. I know that about myself. I'm keeping it 100, man. I don't have
You're like, you must unlearn what you have learned.
Clip with that.
Oh yeah, Adam, I hear that, man.
That is true.
They should have made that Hot Toys the animated version.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I haven't pulled the trigger on that one either.
I think that thing would have gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would have been gone.
They dropped the ball.
I wonder if they're going to do a 1/5 scale statue about it. Like they did the Ahsoka versus Maul season 7. For the animated version. I wonder if they're going to do that. That would be great.
How are you making that fall over in stop motion? You tidbit.
That is so good. I love that. I fucking love that.
That's
is
the best
so
one.
Good. That is the best dad
You need
joke
to make
I
that
ever
into
heard.
a shirt.
That is not just a dad joke, but that's like lore behind it and everything. If I told that to my dad, he wouldn't get it.
No,
that is
you gotta
perfect.
make that into a shirt, man.
That is so good. So good. You don't gotta apologize for that. That one was good.
Hats off to you, 50.
That was really good.
Impressive.
Oh, man.
Make that
Most
into a shirt
impressive.
and give it to Phil Tippett.
Do I even have that one?
At Rebel Run.
Nope, that's not
Freaking
that one.
hilarious.
Tip it.
You tip it. That is so cool.
That's hot.
Yeah, but I hear you, man. Like there's a lot of Hot Toys that I pick up, and I'm sitting and waiting. But I've noticed lately that they have like 2 runs now. They have like the Hot Toys that they drop, and then they release like real quickly. Like they did that with the most recent Sabine Wren.
Oh yeah,
a lot of
she did come out real fast.
She came out super fast.
I saw some people with her are like, "What?
Yeah.
Already?"
Already knew that, Craig. Nice try.
So
me and Craig have this going thing about who's got more information.
Yeah.
I'll message him. I'm like, "Hey, did you know?" He goes, "Yeah, I knew that." I'm like, son of a
I did
bitch.
just get this in. which is part of like helping me out. You guys can guess what tomorrow's lore video is going to be about.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So this is the visual guide
On Amazon?
on Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Look
that up.
Yeah, not bad, not great, not bad. I think that the complete vehicles book is a little more interesting to me.
That
than this
I
one.
got. That I got.
But it's still not bad. I think I had points, so I got it for like $6. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, points on Amazon.
Well,
yeah.
it was an Amazon credit card, right?
Yeah, Amazon credit card.
Oh, never mind.
You see?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the complete vehicles. That one's really nice.
Chris said we might just get Hot Toys releases before GTA 6.
Jesus Christ.
That's
it was
for
supposed
sure.
to come out on my birthday, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the map?
I'm gonna peep it.
The map comparison?
Yeah.
What were you saying, Flex?
No, I'm saying, yeah, I'm gonna pick it
I
up.
was going to order it.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna Pick it up.
Oh,
Looks
nice.
good.
Yeah.
Looks
The
good.
map comparison is huge, Frankie, compared to the original.
Yeah, it's
The 5?
freaking like 4 or 5 times bigger.
Uh-huh.
Are they coming out with a book for the mall cartoon?
I imagine they might. I haven't
I'm
seen
definitely
anything on
getting
it.
that.
Oh, like the art of, you're saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That'd be great.
Definitely getting that.
Yeah. I've been trying to get all of like the encyclopedia books, and I really want to get the blueprints book for the ships. That's like on the top of my list. That one,
The big one, because there's
big one.
like 2 sides.
Since you don't like reading a whole lot, I'm telling you, get those certain point of view books.
Mhm.
I want to
The
get
stories
those.
in there are freaking good.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah.
It gives you just enough to where you know where it is in the movie and referencing it,
Yeah.
and then just go into something else that makes like when you rewatch it, it's like it just adds to it.
Mhm.
That's dope. I like that.
Yeah, because that's how they had R5 in there originally. There's like he was something else, and it was like,
Right.
oh, I didn't notice that.
Well, supposedly he blew that on purpose.
Yeah,
Him and
Yeah,
Archie
so-
had a conversation. And he
Yeah,
asked him to
yeah,
do that.
He
Yeah.
told me it was on the mission and what was
Yeah.
yeah, which is great.
So in essence, R5D4, he's the real hero, man.
Correct.
Right.
If it wasn't
You're
for
right.
R5,
Yeah, you're right.
He's the real hero. Think
Yeah.
about it.
yeah, he's the turning point. If it wasn't for him, it would have been fucked.
The Cheetos.
That was freaking awesome, dude.
I know,
This
that
cat
was so
folding his
funny.
little bag.
Flex got all prepared like I'm watching a movie. Hold on, let me get my snacks.
It was just like,
Where's my soda?
Like he had a refrigerator under his desk. Hold on, sit there, looking.
that echo crunch was what did me in.
Man, I couldn't hear any echo on my side. I'm gonna have to
Oh,
rewatch
dude,
that
I
part.
was laughing my
making
ass.
me
That shit
wheeze,
was so
bro.
funny. Dude, it was so damn funny.
I started wheezing. 53. I'm about to die.
Flex, did you hear the echo when you crunched into it?
No, I just hear it in my head. I just hear it in my head.
Oh,
Okay,
shit,
okay.
no, dude, that was my favorite part of the night.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that part. I'm gonna have to rewatch that. All right, that's cool.
that was great. What are you doing this week? Oh, I know what you're going to the park.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm taking the kids to the water park, and then
Getting on the Falcon ride again?
oh yeah, that's gonna be Sunday. That was fantastic. The updates to the Falcon, man, they did such a good job with that.
So the
It's so much
engineer
fun.
seat's better now.
The engine, you got more to do with the engineer. When you're doing all that stuff, because everything that's happening on screen, there's so much shit going on that it's like you're not even paying attention to the buttons you have to push. It's because everything on screen is visually like entertaining.
Right.
You're starting to
Right,
see what's
yeah.
in it.
Have you activated Grogu mode yet?
No, I didn't get to do that, and only the gunners can do that. Like I didn't get a chance
Yeah.
to play gunner seat. I flew like 3 times.
Yeah.
Bespin was insane. I really liked Bespin.
Did they let you, or did you just kick people out of that seat?
What do you mean? No, I just kept getting that position.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
because they hand you cards or something, don't they?
No. When you're in line,
Line
we
up.
just happen to get into that point where you're in the
To the
front
point.
there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I think on one point, because we had done it now, I think the 4th time. Bradley was, we needed to get to Bespin because I wanted to film Bespin, and the second or third run, you hear me in the camera yelling like hit Bespin,
Yeah, I
and
heard.
they never
You
did.
could hear it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Bradley had to switch with somebody to get into the engineer seat so that they could pick up. It's only the right engineer that could select where you're going. The left engineer controls tracking of the ships. So then he gets in there, and then the person doesn't want to fly with me, So I was like, "What's cool? I could fly the ship by myself, you know, because I have a far enough reach that I could do both positions." But
oh, cool.
You know, it was a lot. There was a lot of stuff going on there, and another part that I didn't mention in the video that I like is that they changed the music, and all the music is John Williams music when you're flying.
Thank goodness.
Oh,
you know?
nice.
So
That's
it's
real good.
like all classic Star Wars music. So that got me hyped into it also. So yeah, it was really cool.
Oh,
yeah.
This Buckeye
That's
Steve
awesome.
says going to Disneyland for the first time ever tomorrow for his son's
Congrats.
6th birthday.
Oh, bro, you're gonna love
Congrats. Take camera, take
When you
pictures,
see the
bro.
Falcon, you're gonna be
Yeah.
That never gets old.
yeah, it's pretty sweet.
You're gonna jizz. Oh,
And not for nothing, he's going to the Disneyland one. He's gonna have a better experience. I
Yeah,
think, even
you got more.
than
You
Disney.
got more going on at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely the one to go to. So
George's entourage kicks 8-year-olds out of their seats.
Get the hell out of here.
Move, kid.
Out of here, boy.
You can't fly this thing.
Freeze, kid. Don't get cocky.
Yeah, like the Coruscant when you're flying through there, it's pretty much like the scene in Attack of the Clones where you know Anakin and Obi-Wan are flying the cars. Yeah, you're flying the Falcon through all of that, so that's all very similar. Yeah, it's good. So
awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, so we'll be back Thursday, absolutely next week. Hopefully with some news or another really cool topic. We'll figure that out.
And some collectibles.
And some collectibles, yeah. I think we had a good break from it.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Seems like they freaking threw everything out at once.
Yeah. Yeah. But for everybody that hung out with us tonight, thank you so much. As always, you know, it's you guys that help make this the show that it is. And, you know, you guys, guys, I love you. So thank you guys for always coming to hang out with me. So
Absolutely.
really good. So yeah, we'll see you guys next Thursday. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And until next time, may the force be with you. See you guys.